Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne.
So guys, we got to talk about this, man. It's safe to say that nice guys are going out sad. But before that, I want to show you another video of a man talking about his experience going on a date with a woman. And this woman was actually rather promiscuous. And this is not me judging her. This is coming from the horse's mouth. OK, this is coming from a witness who witnessed the woman pretty much spill her guts and spill all her business while talking to this man that she thought was, romantically interested in her. So let's watch and let's listen.
So I meet this girl at the Galleria Mall, right? It was on a Monday. It was around summertime a couple of years ago. We spent all day Monday on the phone. We spent all day Tuesday on the phone. We wrapping it up. So I decided, okay, let me squeeze her in on Thursday.
Okay, and he's actually lucky that he didn't get flaked on. He built good attraction. He did everything right. He got her on the phone. He didn't do the texting back and forth. They started speaking. They started getting to know each other. And, he made contact, okay? And he actually ended up getting the date set up and didn't get flaked on. So that is the first step and half the battle right there.
Because I know I got a date early that day and I got a date that night. So I'm like, I can slide her in the middle, right? Because she was cool. So I said, tell you what, meet me at this Mexican restaurant around 7 o'clock. We meet up over there. She's like, well, I'm a little nervous. Can I get a margarita? I said, yeah, girl, get your margarita. I don't drink, but you can get you something. So we had already been talking about a lot of stuff in our past on Monday and Tuesday. Today is Thursday. So she ordered one of those gigantic margaritas, right? Looked like a big old toilet bowl with a straw going down the middle. So by the time that
so her inhibitions are lowered. And if you guys did not see the live video I went on breaking down the satanic woman who I was on the Don J Overdose podcast with, then you need to go check that out. I broke down how alcohol affects modern women. We talk about the men on my other channel, but this one, we're trying to help men in dating and maneuvering the dating world. So you have to realize when these shorties get drunk, they are going to spill the beans. They're going to tell it all. And you have to listen, okay? You have to close your mouth and open your ears and really hear what she's saying so that you can understand that she is not wifey material, pretty much.
This girl at the Galleria Mall, right? It was on a Monday. It was around summertime a couple of years ago. We spent all day Monday on the phone. We spent all day Tuesday on the phone. We wrapping it up. So I decided, okay, let me squeeze her in on Thursday. Because I know I got a date early that day and I got a date that night. So I'm like, I can slide her in the middle, right? Because she was cool. So I said, tell you what, meet me at this Mexican restaurant around 7 o'clock. We meet up over there. She's like, well, I'm a little nervous. Can I get a margarita? I said, yeah, girl, get your margarita. I don't drink, but you can get you something. So we had already been talking about a lot of stuff in our past on Monday and Tuesday. Today is Thursday. So she ordered those gigantic margaritas, right? Looked like a big old toilet bowl with a straw going down the middle. So by the time that margarita got a little bit lower, she started telling me more stuff. Telling about all the one-night stands, how many times they done freaky stuff on girl trips with her girls. Just putting it all on the line, right?
Yep. See, it's Ovi, and women think that that's attractive. They think that they can act like they're a player and act like they got hoes. It's not respectable for a woman to say, oh, I got hoes, because we know that you are talking about multiple guys that are in your phone that you're getting smashed by. That's not a good thing for a woman. You should be exclusive, not inclusive.
right? Which cool. I respect the transparency. So when the date was over with, we go back to the car. I'm walking her to her car. I give her a hug.
Mm.
She starts thrusting that hip against me, talking about what you had to go do.
Uh-oh.
I said, well, I got another date in about a few hours.
Uh-oh.
So she was like, what? I said,
Woo! And he cold too. This is a brother with options. He looks like he's wearing a police shirt, so he must be an officer. Okay, so respect to our officers out there. This is a brother policing his own. And he said he got a whole nother date. He got a whole nother shorty lined up. And this is what I would consider, even though I don't know how much money he's making, but he's a brother with his head on shoulders with a good job with benefits. I consider that a high value man, in my opinion. Okay, I know we have these characteristics that you have to have that Kevin Samuels established, but for on the lower scale for regular people, this is a high value man. He's stable. He's got a good job with benefits. And that's pretty much all you can ask for: a provider, a protector, obviously, because he's a police officer. He knows how to use a firearm. He knows how to use his hands. He knows hand-to-hand combat, close range, long range. So this guy is a well-rounded individual, and he got his head on straight. Okay, so I consider that a high-value man. So as you see, high value and have options, and it looks like he's a pretty big guy. You know what I'm saying? He's got broad shoulders, and he's in shape, got a chiseled jaw. He's got options, and she doesn't like it. So let's listen.
yeah, I got another date. Well, that's how it is. So, yeah, I have another date. I made time to put you in there. So you supposed to be thankful. I made time to slide you in there. You ain't grateful. So she's like, oh, when we gonna have our next date? And I told her, I said, honestly, I don't think it's gonna happen.
Woo! And see, this is a brother who's dating on a purpose, because he heard all the things that she was talking about, and he didn't like that. He didn't like her character, and so much so that he doesn't even want to sleep with her. He said no more dates at all. We're not even sleeping together. So shout out to this brother, knowing what he's knowing what he wants, and not scooping below the barrel and just smashing her just because you know that she's a thought. Okay, so shout out to this brother. He's got a lot of restraint and a lot of self-respect for himself.
I think you're a wonderful woman. You have a good career ahead of you, but I don't think men you're gonna match. So she said, so because the stuff I told you bothered you? I said, it's not that it bothered me, it's the fact that it shows that when you have alcohol in your system, your decision making completely goes down.
Yep. And what were we talking about on the Overdose podcast? This is exactly what we're talking about. The inhibitions, okay, that women have are lowered. They're more vulnerable in a state of drunkenness. It's not the same for a man and a woman, okay? Your cognitive ability is going to significantly decrease if you have the same amount of alcohol that a man would normally have. That's just the reality of the situation. Your bodies are different. Your bladders digest that alcohol way different, and it gets through your bloodstream even faster. So this is what a lot of women don't understand, and the alcohol definitely influences their decision. Y'all remember what T-Pain said, huh? Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on alcohol.
You have slept with almost 10, 11 men and having one night stands because you have been drinking. She said it wasn't.
And she probably slept with more than that. Let's keep it a buck.
No, 10, like it was like 8. I understand that.
8 times 3 equals 24. That's worse.
What I'm saying is you've had 8 one night stands when you're by yourself or when you're with your friends when you've had alcohol.
And she gonna call him insecure.
No man is going to feel comfortable with you knowing that his girl is not to be trusted when you have a drink. You get one mimosa, you allowed to sleep with everybody in the restaurant. So she got pissed off at me. I cut it loose at that time, went on about my business. What's y'all thoughts? Was I wrong for my decision? And y'all grown. Y'all gonna do what y'all want to do.
No, he was absolutely right for his decision. And shout out to this brother for not, taking the easy bait and just like lying to her and saying, oh, well, yeah, I still like you. I'm not worried about all that. I'm not worried about the past. He told the truth. He did the right thing. And that's what a real man does. But he could have smashed her too and then just ghosted her, because these women will do the same thing to you, except they'll ghost you before you even smash. They'll do the same thing to you. So I don't really have a problem with both approaches. But you could tell that he is a brother. He's standing on his principle. But me and him are different in that way. If a woman is telling me all that, I love it, because I know exactly what category I'm gonna put her in. Okay, especially if she bad, which is only what I'm rocking with. So, anyways, you already know what it is, man. It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Send your relationship question to the email down below with a screenshot of your cash app, so I know you pay your tithes, man. Y'all need to be on your mom for the day with the DS. You already know. Reclaim your throne. All right. What's good, cyberspace? It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne coming at you with another crazy video. But first, my goal is to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. You already know, Reclaim Your Throne. So guys, as you can see, we got a new profile picture. We're doing the thumbnails a little different. I use the what's that damn app? Now it's Nestle app. And I made a little emoticon or whatever, and it looks pretty dope. So I changed that. I changed my profile picture there. Also, we are actually demonetized on this platform so far. I am able to reapply for monetization on my YouTube platform today. So I'm going to end up deleting all of my shorts, and I'll gradually start posting them back up once I get remonetized. But guys, show some love. Hit that Cash App, hit that PayPal, support the channel. You could go back to Black Gen Z if you follow me there on my other channel and hit that GoFundMe, because we're trying to support independent media. So anyways, I am streaming on TikTok. The TikTok stream is about to end, and we're gonna go to Instagram on the phone, and then we're gonna go straight to YouTube, which we're already on. So everybody just make sure that you are following me on TikTok, Instagram, and all that stuff. We're doing the stream on YouTube. Dude, I mean, you got to be thankful to be alive. You got to count your blessings. It is truly a wonderful day today, a great day to get into this information to help men out and help men realize what is going on in the dating market so that you are not fooled by simping, bro, because the simping epidemic is at an all-time high. Now, if you can hear my dog snoring, let me know, and I'll just like let him out, because I ain't gonna lie, he is kind of snoring pretty loud. But I'm basically going to be playing a series of videos that show that, man, a lot of these chicks are overvaluating themselves. So if you're watching on Instagram, go straight to the YouTube link in the description box, or the bio rather. The link is in the bio. We're going to talk about this on YouTube. I ran across this brother called Oreo Man on YouTube, and he is a self-proclaimed incel. And we're going to be breaking down some of his experiences in the dating market today. And it's actually really interesting. I've got a series of videos, just like we did last week with the brother Antoine, whatever his name was, or Andre. What the hell was that boy's name? Y'all see my ass. I can't even remember the nigga name. Let's see. What's that boy's name? So his YouTube was Young Classic Sound. I think his name was Anton though. But he was just talking about how he basically had not smashed ever, I think he said ever. And then he was recounting how he was told that he was attractive years back, and then now he went bald-headed, and it's just like dry for him. Shout out to Matthew Sharp. That's the homie there in the Instagram live. Hey, Matt, if you would transition over to the YouTube. We are about to go down. Everybody is loving these topics that I'm doing on YouTube, and it's a gradual thing. You know, YouTube is stifling my growth. They don't want a real nigga to shine. So they're doing everything in their power to make sure that my numbers don't go up. But with you guys' help, the numbers will go up. The content is on point. But bro, there are a lot of delusional shorties out here, bro. I'm telling you what, I mean, I've never dude, it's like every chick thinks she's a 10, bro. And that's what we're talking about today. And I think that is what's really kind of creating this incel market. And then you got a lot of dudes are, you know, they crashing out and doing some wild shit. And obviously we're going to have to hold the brothers accountable, but also, you know, we gotta talk to these chicks, and we gotta say, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, you deserve second shift at the plant, like Kevin Samuel said. There's a lot of chicks who deserve second shift at the plant. you know, you are not, a lot of y'all are not bad enough to, damn, my dog is snoring like hell. A lot of y'all are not bad enough to get a bad bitch. And some of the guys are Malcolms, okay? Mildly attractive, lucrative, communicative, operational, likable men, okay? They're not like the high value men. They're not really overly attractive or whatnot. So a lot of y'all are Malcolms, which is mildly attractive, lucrative, communicative, operational, likable men. And then some of y'all are you know, medium ugly, lucrative, communicative, operational, likable, attractive men. So what is it? Operational, likable man. So a lot of y'all, he said he can't hear the dog. Oh, okay, he can't hear the dog. Okay. So a lot of y'all are God damn. Okay, let me get this boy Spud out here. Spud, come here. Or at least stop snoring. Damn. Fucking up the stream, nigga. But anyways, we're gonna play this video of Kevin Samuel. So if you are watching on the IG live, I'm addressing chats in the YouTube. So go straight to the YouTube, and I'll address some of them in the IG live. But go straight to the YouTube, because dog, we have a show for you today, and you're not gonna be able to hear the audio. Well, actually, can I? Nah, because I don't want to mess up the integrity of the audio. So we're gonna run this back for the Godfather. He's basically telling a shorty that we cannot see. He's telling shorty that we cannot see that, yo, you're not a 10. And I think a lot of chicks need to hear this. Okay, so let's get into it.
The wrong type of guy.
How tall are you?
5'7 3/4.
What size dress do you wear?
4.
How much did you weigh last time you weighed in?
137.
If you had to rank your...
Okay, so she's 5'7", 137 pounds. Where's the dress size for? So it sounds like she is in shape. But this is the reality. When it comes to rating girls on a scale of 1 to 10, it's pretty much, it's 3 factors that come into play. Okay, it's the face, it's the titties, and it's the ass. Okay, you rate the face on a scale of 1 to 10, you rate the titties on a scale of 1 to 10, and you rate the ass on a scale of 1 to 10, and then you add those up, take the sum of those, and then divide them by 3 to get the overall average, and then that's what her score is. Nobody's perfect, obviously, so it's definitely difficult, if not impossible, to get a perfect score. But you know, some people do have perfect symmetry, and that is definitely noted. So we give credit where credit is due. We ain't like on my channel, we don't never take the validity of a bad bitch beauty. Okay, if she's a bad bitch, she's a bad bitch. But we do let her know the realities of her life and how to move out here. Okay, so let's keep listening.
Yourself on a scale from 1 to 10, and you can't use 7. Face only, no hair extensions, your natural hair, your natural face. What would you give yourself?
Interesting. 8.
Nope.
No.
No. Beyonce's an 8. Kelly Rowland's a 9. You give yourself Beyonce looks?
I'm actually, based off of what men have told me, they have said I'm a 9. You probably, I mean,
I saw you pop up. I saw you pop up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just came from the gym, so I look rough.
Beauty is beauty.
Right.
I'm an image consultant. Okay. I'm not here to hurt feelings, but it's just not, no.
Yeah, so we didn't see what the woman looked like, but she obviously was not a baddie, according to Kevin's scale. So what we're going to do here is we're going to break down college campus interviews of a guy asking women to rate themselves on a scale of 1 to 10. So let's get it.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, how would you rate yourself?
It's really hard to do this without sounding like a total asshole.
About a 7.
So she said she was a 7. Let's run it back. No, ma'am. You're like a 4 or 5. Nothing outstanding. I mean, What we got going on here? I mean, B cup titties at best. The chin is not giving, it's not giving jawline. Okay. So when you see, you know, I'm not going to say I have the most chiseled jawline, but my joint is sharp now. You see what I'm saying? And my cheeks kind of indent. And hers are just very round. And then her chin is like not chiseled and it's not sharp at the bottom like it would be, or it would need to be for her to be a 7. I mean, she's a 5 in the face. Her body is probably a 5 as well. So yeah, I'll give her a 5.
About a 7. 7.
I guess a 7. I don't know.
Jesus Christ. Okay. They're going fast.
About a 7.
Okay, so this woman, she's older and she says she's a 7. No, ma'am. I mean, I ain't even gonna lie. It looks like she's not wearing a bra and she is definitely older. Honestly, like you're not making the dick jump. You're not making nobody's dick jump. So I'll give her a 4. She's not attractive at all.
7.
I guess a 7.
Okay, this girl, wide shoulders. I mean, 4. I mean, she's not attractive.
I don't know.
10.
Oh my God. Okay, so the sister right here, she gave herself a 10. A lot of sisters I see nowadays are giving themselves a 10. Ma'am, you're not a 10. Okay, she at least she kind of got some titties, but you know, in the hair, I can't really tell if it's real or not. But her teeth, Lord have mercy, you can see them teeth are jacked up. Her teeth are jacked up, dog. Let's run it back. And these be the bitches who will have like this. They will have like a whole false sense of confidence. It's crazy.
10.
Teeth jacked up. Ma'am, you need some braces. You need Invisalign. Your teeth need help. Her teeth look like they're social distancing, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Her teeth look like they're social distancing. And she thinks she's a 10. That's absolutely insane.
That's hard. I would say a 6 or a 7.
Okay, a 6 or a 7. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You're a 4. You're not. You're very regular. That's fine. You're below average, I would say.
8.
8. Ling Ling says she's an 8. No, ma'am. You are not an 8. You are not an 8. Do I need to go to the Instagram explore page and bring up an 8? Shout out to my man Matthew Sharp. He said shorty teeth about to crip walk. Shorty teeth are crip walking. Yeah, man. Do I need to bring up an 8 on the explore page? Because you are not that, ma'am. I mean, this is ridiculous. And I mean, she's kind of cute. She's not fat. She's a 5. She's like a clean slate. Let me tell you what's wrong with her. She has like jigsaw from Saw bone structure. And then she also has a really fat nose. Okay. Really fat nose. Like her nose is like damn near Squidward nose. And she's Asian. So it's like, what's going on here? You're supposed to have like smaller facial features. And then here she is showing up with a big old fat nose.
An 8.
I guess 7. I would probably be more of like a 5 or a 6.
7, 8, 6.
No.
Somewhere there.
7.
No. Oh my God. The pale ginger. Ma'am, you look like Wendy's before she went through puberty. She looked like Wendy's before she went through puberty. Ma'am. No, ma'am. We're not going to do that. You're not a 7. You're not a 7. I'm sorry. I mean, I guess she's like kind of cute in a, like, I don't even know. I mean, she's definitely not making the dick jump. I wouldn't fuck. She just looks way too young too. She looks like she's in fucking middle school. She looks like she is in middle school. Let's keep going.
It depends like what day it is.
What day it
My
is.
friend here thinks so poorly of herself. I
Oh, so poorly of herself. Didn't she say she was a 6? I mean, she's a 4.
wonder if
shooting too high.
Oh yeah, you're shooting too high. You're a 4.2. Y'all are basically on the same attractiveness level. And then you have the soy boy in the middle with the Jesus sandals, and he's crossing his legs. Like, I mean, whew. There's a lack of masculine men. 7. Lord have mercy. Let's go back to Shorty.
I wonder if I was shooting too high.
This is the side profile. My nigga, are you kidding me? This is the side profile and you think you're a 7? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You are not a 7.
All right, tell us who you are.
Yo, Bo, we outshot them, little AGs. Come on, man. If you don't know about me, I'm a rapper. Your rapper, favorite trapper, favorite rapper.
What are you looking for in the perfect female?
She just gotta be perfect. Come on, perfect personality, pretty, but a fat ass too, respectfully.
Yeah, she doesn't have any of those.
7. Why do you give yourself an 8?
Because I deserve an 8.
Oh, she thinks she deserves an 8. Ma'am, you look like a chopstick. Chopstick, chopstick, chopstick. Oh my God. Shorty is a chopstick, bro. Literally looks like a fat nose chopstick.
And why do you say that?
I don't know.
I mean, you could tell that she kind of was cute back in her 20s, and now it's just like, ma'am, your posture, your arms are fat, like your stomach is wrinkly, you know.
Well, I like myself, but I'm not the best.
Trying to be modest. I don't know.
Modest.
It's my lucky number. Yeah, if you feel really good, then you feel good about yourself.
Okay, so they're just basing their looks off of the way they feel.
Then you feel like you're a 10. And then like the other day when you feel like,
I'm gonna tell you right now, ma'am, you're not a 10 either. You're a 5.
really bad and everything is like the worst day ever, then you feel like you're a 1. Personality counts for something. Once you turn
No, it doesn't. This is just based off of looks.
30, looks don't matter much. It's like a few us do have like
She said once you turn 30, looks don't matter much. Yeah, because you hit the wall. It still matters to men, ma'am. It just doesn't matter to you, and you want it not to matter to men. And that's why you're sitting here chilling with a man who's sitting with his legs crossed. He's literally in the same, he's mimicking, this is body language too. This is body language because he's a copier. He's a follower. This is, I mean, more evidence if I ever seen one. He's a beta. Look at his, like, we're going to zoom in. Look at his posture. He's literally mimicking her. This is a body, a body language, tactic in order to seek commonality with a person. So you could tell like he likes her. I mean, I don't know if he's heterosexual, but he doesn't look like it. But he may like her. He might be bisexual, and he's like crossing his legs and then mimicking her posture in order to breed some type of commonality with her because he likes her more than the other girl. So as you can see,
it's like a few us do have like 3 things that I should work on to kind of improve myself, I guess.
You're your own individual self, so you should probably think of yourself as a 10, especially if you look at it in the way that you were created in the image of God.
I believe in modesty.
no, ma'am. Lord have mercy.
I feel that guys either like this or they don't, which is fine and acceptable.
Why would you give yourself a 10?
Because we're awesome.
If a guy told
What?
you were a 10, would you believe him, or do you think he's just trying to be nice?
I would think he's just trying to be nice.
Yep.
Interesting. What about guy friends? Do you think they'd also give you 10s?
Yeah, I think they like me.
What would your guy friends give you? What number?
10.
What would your friends
Wow.
give you? Would they also give you 8s, or would they give you 10s? What would your friends give you?
Yeah, I guess 8.
I would say,
I
in
don't
my
know.
opinion, all friends should give you 10s, right? You know, your friend, if you ask them, they'd be like,
My man is just gassing
I
them.
think you're a 10.
Yeah, they'd be like, you got the booty. And I'm like, ah!
What affects you more, if someone gives you a 10 or if someone gives you like a 2?
Well, I appreciate these 2 kinds of people.
Okay, so the girl on the left, she's a little more attractive than her. I would say she's a 5, and then the girl on the right, I mean, she's a 4.
Like equally, actually. Like, it actually makes me realize, like, what is like the worst thing that I've done? What is the best thing I've done to people?
All right, so Matthew Sharp says, have you seen the TikToks where the guys ask a girl to rate themselves, then ask if they think others would agree, takes a photo of them and asks another random person to rate them? Yeah, I do. That guy, he actually, I don't know if he goes to UGA, but he does like interviews on UGA campus. So yeah, I know, bruh. He be downtown like with the camera and interviewing people. So anyways, let's get into this one. This is a segment from Just Pearly Thing. So we're going to break this down. Guys, we're leaving the Instagram live. We're leaving the Instagram live and we're going to YouTube. So check me out there.
Just let's base it on celebrities, for example.
Okay. Go on, sis.
Celebrity men date They date pretty little things that are pretty skinny.
Yeah, but there's a reason for that.
Can we not use?
Maybe there is. That's completely fine. But I'm still just stating the fact.
Celebrities are the that's Hollywood. Okay, but let's look at the everyday. Okay.
Wolf and Sheep's Clothing says, "Are you reading chats?" I'll try to get to them. I don't really have that much time. I'm probably gonna have to leave around 8. So, but I'll read as much as I can.
Wait. Let's stop interrupting me. Okay,
But if you do hit the PayPal or the Cash App, that will be prioritized.
Look at the everyday person. The everyday person on a dating app. Men swipe right 45% of the time. Women swipe right 5% of the time.
So men swipe right 45% of the time. Women swipe right 5% of the time. So women have higher standards than men is the point.
Dating apps, we would agree, is mostly about looks.
Physically. So that means that they're more vain and they're more what is the word? Yes, vain, but fuck. Slipping my mind. It'll come to me.
Right? Mostly looks. So who is the pickier sex?
The women.
Okay.
Can I say something though? I don't want to interrupt.
Go ahead.
Just like from perspective at the minute, I go to a lot of events, okay? Every event I go to, probably 90% of the women are beautiful, pretty. They've got something big.
No, ma'am. Because this is what they do. They try and make it seem like, oh, well, when I go out, I always see these pretty women. Like, dude, a lot of them are not that pretty. A lot of them are not that cute. You're just gassing them because, oh, you don't want nobody to feel bad.
Big bum, nice lips. The percentage of men that are attractive.
And then it's like she's the one who's talking, but ma'am, you're overweight. You are fat. Now she has potential. Okay, she has potential, but like, honey, your belly, do something with it.
At these events compared to the percentage of women. No, attractive. I mean,
like that's why she's wearing the high-waisted pants. Like women think that we don't see through this shit. Dude, the high-waisted pants are covering up your fupa. We get it already. It's not cute.
I'm talking for my whole friendship group. There might be like a couple of guys in there that are, oh, you're sweet.
Okay, I just want to do an experiment here. Just an experiment. I want everyone to rate themselves 1 to 10.
Honestly,
I'll to be fair, I'm gonna start. I give myself a 5.
And that's real. And Pearl's real for that, because I think Pearl, she's actually taken advice from the guys in the manosphere. She's actually seen like guys who, have rated her, and she watches people content, and yes, she's a 5. She's a 5, and she could be a 6 on a good day, and that's what it is. And she accepts that, she owns that, and that's why I fuck with her. And she puts a lot of black men on. So shout out to Pearl.
Go ahead.
Wow.
Go ahead.
I think it's time for subs.
Go ahead.
I would say like a 7.
No, ma'am. You're below average. You're like a 3, honestly. And I'm not gonna do this where, oh, you're a 3. No, let me tell you why. For one, your face is not. It's not symmetrical. She has Jigsaw face as well, where she looks like Jigsaw from Saw. She looks like she want to play a game. Honestly. She almost has a porcelain doll type face as well, where it's like obviously super pale. Forehead is too big, her face too big. Obviously she's a little overweight. She could stand to lose 20 to 30 pounds. Yeah, it looks like her eyebrows are thinning as well.
Say like a 7.
7? Okay.
Yeah, I would say like a good 8.
Okay, so shorty right here, she is an 8, but the tattoos, she ruined her beauty with the tattoos and all this sorcery. This looks like a dream catcher on her wrist. So you know, she's kind of, you could tell she's probably a little cuckoo. So those are red flags, but she is an 8. She ruined her beauty with the tattoos, so I'll give her a 7.
8. Okay.
Yeah, I'd say like an 8 because I'll put some weight on.
8. Okay.
10.
No, ma'am, you're not an 8. With the weight, she is a 5. If she lost the weight, then she could be, I say she could be a good 7. And then the sister right here, let's go back to her. For one, if I'm looking at you and you're not even like scrunching your neck like this and you have a double chin, nah, this is a triple chin. You're not cute. You're ugly.
8. Okay.
Yeah, I'd say like an 8 because I'll put some weight on.
8. Okay.
10.
A 10, bruh. Like, you're not cute, bruh. Like, you're fat. Your shoulders are super broad. Your neck is thick as fuck. Like, no. Who told her she was a 10? It's just like this false sense of confidence. I don't know where the fuck it's coming from because a lot of these chicks have not accomplished anything either.
10. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead. Meant to.
9 with a trim.
9 with a
7
trim.
without a trim.
7 without a trim. Okay.
7.5.
7.
Okay, so he says 9 with a trim, 7 without a trim. She says 7.5. I'll give her a 6.
5.
5.5.
Is that what?
5.5. 5.5. 6.
Okay.
Humble 7.
Okay.
Hold on. Who said a humble 7? She said a humble 7. I'll give her a 5 or a 6 too. All her hair is fake as hell, so I have to see the real hair.
Strong 8 with a trim.
Okay. So all right. Outside of me, everyone here rated themselves, that's a girl, above average.
Can I just ask,
Do you think
based
women
on looks only?
Yes.
So what's the average?
Oh, look. Oh, no.
Okay.
In general.
Yes.
So they were rating in general. Now they're going to re-ask them about looks. They rated themselves as a whole. Now they're rating the looks.
Sorry.
Okay. All right. Looks. Go ahead. So I think you understood the question.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I don't know. I just feel like everyone's got preferences.
Okay. No.
It's awkward.
Bruh.
Okay. What would you give him a number?
It depends what day it is. Am I on Lover?
Today.
I'm like, oh, okay.
10.
No, I'll probably go down a sec. I need some volume, but 7.
Yeah, and I'll give her a 7. The tattoos just completely ruin it. I mean, even look, it's a whole leg sleeve, and it's just like, bro, what were you thinking? Beauty completely ruined. It's crazy out here, guys.
I'll go down lower a second. Personality makes it better.
Okay. A 7? You said 7? Okay. Go ahead.
I'm sticking with my answer.
Okay.
My answer.
Oh my God, she's keeping her answer.
Okay. Did anyone switch it?
No.
Why do we go through this again?
No, I'm gonna switch it. I'm gonna bring it down to a 6. I think.
A 6. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're pretty.
Very.
You got me blushing.
She's not gonna have no baggage either.
Okay. No, my point is, outside of me, no one rated themselves as average from the women, and most people are average.
I'm not an average girl. So what's average then?
Who says she wasn't an average girl? Come on.
I'm not an average babe.
Oh, you're below average, ma'am. Well, I guess you're sitting right above or right at average because you're overweight. You can't be over a 5 and be out of shape. That's just not how it works.
Well, I think most people are average.
No one thinks they're average.
If you think that's absolutely fine.
What?
If you think average, that's absolutely fine. But
but the point is, like, women tend to overrate themselves.
Yeah,
generally.
Yes. I feel like if girls ain't got confidence, it makes a lot of issues within the scent and the relationship. So if you ain't got confidence,
in life, you suffer in life if you do not think.
How do you suffer?
Bruh, oh my God. Actually, with a little bit of humility, you can go further in life.
How do you suffer?
The sexiest thing a woman can wear is that confidence.
From school,
but how do you suffer?
It's from succeeding in school as a child to like jobs to like doing anything to be successful. You need to.
That has nothing to do with the way that you look. You can be really good at math and be ugly as shit. Like, I hate when they try and conflate like their personal attributes and personality and maybe even their own intelligence into their looks. It doesn't matter how smart you are. If you're ugly, you're ugly.
Rate yourself. You need to know to come on this platform and hold a mic in front of yourself. You have to have a level of confidence. You got to look in your mirror and believe in your source. How can you not?
My live just got suspended from TikTok. Somebody reported me. I'm dead.
I'm being realistic.
Okay. I agree with you. I think confidence is important if you have like the stuff to back it up. So if you're going to come on a podcast and you can't talk, it doesn't matter how confident you are. You still can't talk. If you're going to rate yourself a 10 and you're not a 10, like it doesn't make you a 10.
And that's fine. And that's why I said that's fine if you think you're average, because there's some people that are average. But you see me.
Oh my God. You see me, ma'am, you're fat. It's so crazy that a fat bitch can literally sit up here and you see me and then watch what she does next.
Wait. Because obviously you know me personally, but I'm just saying that in a room full of people that I'm not that.
Guys, hit the PayPal, hit the Cash App, show some love.
Know me. I'm not gonna water down how I feel when I'm by myself.
Let me ask you a question.
I do agree that there's some people.
Bro, that bitch look like what's that nigga from the Minions? What's the or Despicable Me, right? What's that nigga from Despicable Me? She shaped like the nigga from Despicable Me, bruh. Oh my God, dog. She shaped like the Nick Gru from Despicable Me. I'm dead. Nigga, she even got the same fit on. Look, they got the same fit. Hold up. Let me show you my nigga Gru. Shorty look like the nigga Gru from Despicable Me, bruh. Oh my God. Hold up. Let me go to the damn Walmart shit. This is wild, man. She looked like Gru. She looked like Gru. I'm dead.
Let me ask you a question. What celebrity do you think is a 10?
I'll be honest with you.
Give me one please. Please don't make this complicated.
I'm not going to make it complicated, but I'm not going to lie to you.
Okay, one.
I know you asked the questions and I'm here to answer, but I can't. I'm not a celebrity. I'm not a fan of celebrities.
Give me one. Okay, you know what? Let me ask someone else.
Her only redeeming quality is her teeth, because she has really nice teeth. That's it. The rest, it's giving auntie vibes.
Yeah,
can someone raise your hand if you can give me a okay.
Rihanna.
Do you feel like you're as pretty as Rihanna?
Do I think that's pretty as Rihanna?
Yeah.
No, ma'am. Don't even delude yourself. And look at the sister in the back. She laughing at her ass. She's like, honey, don't make this mistake. Shorty has a blockhead, head looking like a damn dumbbell, and she thinks she's pretty as Rihanna. No, ma'am.
I wouldn't compare myself to Rihanna. I look nothing like her.
Why? No, wait, why?
You gotta be objective. You gotta be objective.
Why wouldn't you compare yourself to Rihanna?
Because I just wouldn't. I don't look at other girls and compare myself.
Okay.
That's just something I don't do. I find it really strange when other people do.
We're talking.
Bruh, everybody compares themselves to each other. Stop it.
Very, very like vapid, very, very like looks based only.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, looks based.
Like, if you're gonna be fucking like conceited, do you know what I mean? And compare yourself to Rihanna. Look at Rihanna and then look at you, and then be like, you know what?
Compare her to Rihanna. Well, let's do that then. Let's do that, because I was gonna bring up the Explore page because it's badder bitches on the Explore page than Rihanna, but that's fine. That's fine. What is her name? Bad girl Riri, right? But let's just compare it to let's just pull up a picture of Rihanna. Ma'am, oh my God, it is so crazy. And I'm not one of these dudes who think Rihanna is the baddest, but she's definitely sexy for sure. So I'm gonna tell you right now, Gru could never clean up like this. Gru could never clean up like this. I mean, I ain't gonna lie though, her hands look wrinkly as fuck. That's a little scary to me. Might give you a dry ass hand job. But Gru could never clean up like that. Okay. This one, she looked mad cute. Obviously, I'm not a fan of the tattoos. I think this one was when she was like getting thicker. She looks okay in that one. Me personally, I'll probably give Rihanna like an 8. The tattoos definitely throw me off. Yeah, I'll give her an 8. Let's see. Let's keep going.
Let's say who's Penga.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you compare yourself to Rihanna?
I don't do that.
But
Because I'm not Rihanna.
But on the base of this conversation, just give us a...
You're not as cute as Rihanna, and you never will be. There's nothing that she could do to look as good as Rihanna at this point.
If I had to compare myself to Rihanna, if you lot force me to look at Rihanna, hold a picture next to Rihanna, hold myself to Rihanna, and say who's prettier, I wouldn't say she's prettier than me.
Oh my God. Rihanna's way prettier than you. Now, you do have nice teeth. That's it.
I'm being honest.
That's worse. Stick to your word.
And I'm not even saying that just to be difficult. Like I don't want to be difficult.
That's fair enough.
Oh my God. The only girl who could even like stand next to Rihanna and look like she's not out of place is this girl right here who's, heavily tattooed. She's the hottest girl on the panel by far. She's the only one who could hold water to Rihanna in looks.
No, it's just like...
I'm living my truth.
If you ask me to compare myself to her, I'm crawling back in the uterus now.
Yeah. And I'm
Thank you. Some reality. The only one who could even closely compare herself to Rihanna is this girl right here. And if this girl lost some weight, she could too. But that's it. Okay.
I take my life back because she's sexy. I can't lie.
But then that's why, before...
Yeah, Rihanna's an 8 and you're like a 3.
We were saying that some women are delusional.
And you know what?
I'm not saying...
And it's not just some women. It's pretty much all of them.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that you're not pretty.
No.
But I'm saying that to say that Rihanna's not pretty than
she's not.
you.
I never said that.
What did you say? What did you say? Sorry. What did you say?
I said I wouldn't compare myself. I never said Rihanna is not she's not prettier than me. I would never say that. I just can't compare myself. And you said if you had to.
If you had to, yeah.
Uh-oh, I spotted a tongue ring.
Than me, I would never say that.
You see the tongue ring? She a freak. She a freak. You see the tongue ring? I'm not making this up.
She belongs to the street.
Bro.
I just can't compare myself. And you said if you had
but
to.
If you had to, yeah. No, but if you had to.
If I had to.
You did. Exactly. So that's what I'm saying.
If I had to, I wouldn't say she's pretty.
Exactly. So that's why I'm saying.
She's very pretty.
She's very pretty in her own league, and she's in a league way ahead of yours. You're not anything close to Rihanna's league, ma'am. Stop it.
Wait. But that's why I'm saying that before. We were saying that some of the women are a little bit delusional.
Yeah, but that's fine.
Okay, guys. Okay. But you see, this is.
Oh yeah, you're delusional.
Honestly, I'm not even trying to be rude. You just proved my point.
Right.
That women are delusional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is,
and I'm not even saying you're not. Like, I'm not even trying to insult your looks. It's just.
I mean, she's 4 or 5. About the same level of attractiveness as Pearl. That's the reality.
It's Rihanna.
No, it's fine.
That's only in your opinion.
We got to this point in the conversation.
And then somebody said your opinion. So it's respectfully shut the hell up.
Rihanna in real life. How many of you have you seen Rihanna in real life?
That's true though.
How many of you know about Facetune and all them apps like that?
That's all true.
How many of you have you seen Rihanna? Because she can't sing in real life. I'm sorry, but she can't.
Oh, don't do that. Rihanna can sing in real life. Dude, fuck out of here. Rihanna's a way better singer than any of y'all. Dude, what the hell? Bro. Now, I'm not saying Rihanna is the best singer or she could sing like Beyonce. Absolutely not. But she can definitely sing. She can blow. Don't try and see, now the women are trying to discredit Rihanna and knock her down a peg. You could not stand next to Rihanna. You would look out of place, completely out of place.
Seeing me on every live.
Okay,
She can't sing live. I'm swear to you, she can't sing live.
She's spitting, but just to say, I don't disagree with you. There are some women that are delusional. There are some women that rate themselves higher and they have nothing to offer. But I'm just here to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I am not one of them.
No.
And I don't care.
But you can understand.
Every single person in this room can say you're dead.
No, wait. Sing. But you can understand.
And you'll be delusional, ma'am. Ma'am. She who the fuck? She looked like an NBA player or some shit.
Understand why some people might think that what you just said is delusional. You can understand that, right?
But that goes back to
internet.
But that goes back to me. I'm a millionaire. But if you don't have money in the bank account, it doesn't matter.
I don't think that's
just because like Tan, I'm sorry, I'm not even trying to be rude, but Tans get modeling contracts. They're in Hollywood.
Okay, and
They're hot as fuck. They're on OnlyFans. The hottest girls are on OnlyFans now. The hottest girls are Instagram models. They're monetizing their beauty. Ma'am, you could not monetize your beauty to save your fucking life. You can't.
That doesn't even matter. It doesn't. Wait. They're in. They could be in a small town in the middle of nowhere. Hollywood will find Tens.
Hold on.
Okay, there are people out there that can sing. They're not singers. So that's good. There are people out there that can cook. They're not chefs.
Let me back you. Let me back you.
On.
I'm gonna be real. Let me back
Guys,
he was taking certain tests and stuff recently, and you get me, like they was all wrong. So just
I don't know what the fuck he started talking about, but I'm gonna fast forward his part because he ain't say shit.
there's no preference. The one can't really restrict react your face. Like that's how somebody can't see no full picture.
I'm gonna take a sec. As many of you,
A lot of these UK brothers, I ain't gonna cap, like they really do be blue pill. A lot of them be blue pill as fuck. I ain't gonna cap. All right, let's get into it. Here's another one where Pearl had to let a bitch know, like, you're not cute.
now let's hear from the girls. Do you think most girls are objective, or do you think they think they're hotter than they are? Or do they underrate themselves? Go around.
Personally, I think it depends on the person because growing up, I'm obviously not skinny. Hi, everyone. I'm not skinny. So growing up, I was never the beauty standard for anyone.
And you still aren't, and you never will be.
So like all my friends were getting chatted up by people, blah, 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 blah.
And that's where it is. That's where, when you see your results, that's where you lie. When you see your results, that's where you lie. You hear her, she said, oh, all my friends were chatting it up with other people and no guys were coming up to me. Why? Because you're the fat girl in the group. You're ugly. Nobody is approaching fat bitches like that.
And I was just the other one, you know? So like, I never really thought of my...
She's the grenade. She's the one that we send that nigga who will fuck anything to fuck with. We be like, bro, we need somebody to take one for the team. And a lot of times that nigga be an ugly nigga. So like the fat bitch will think that she's better than him. The fat bitch will think that she's better than the ugly nigga in the group. It's crazy, y'all. Like, nah, this is the dude that you're going home with tonight because we're gonna fuck your friends. So you're going home with the ugly friend in the group, and y'all two be the little ugly ducklings who fuck around. At least my nigga gets some pussy.
Myself as an attractive person, like I would never call myself anything more than a 4. But
oh wow, okay. Even though she's not a 4, she's more like a 2, but okay, go off. Look at the sister right here. She's like, oh my God. A woman undervaluing herself.
Now, like, I don't really care about what anyone thinks about me. Like, I've grown into myself and I'm
yeah, you've grown into yourself. You've grown into the damn pork rinds and collard greens and dressing and Thanksgiving turkey. You done grown all into that shit.
Comfortable with who I am now that, like, even if you guys call me delusional or whatever, I think I'm maybe not a 10. Let's not go that far, but like definitely an 8 per.
An 8? No, ma'am. In order to be an 8, you have to be fit. In order to be an 8, you have to be fit. Let's go to the Explore page now, because I mean, They talking about Rihanna and celebrities. I can find hotter girls on the fucking Explore page. I can find hotter girls on the... matter of fact, I got an 8 right here. My homeboy just sent me this bitch this morning. I got an 8 right here. Hold on. Let me pull this bitch up. I'll show you guys an 8. I'll show you guys an 8. Give me damn 1 second. Well, shit. I mean, we got a lot of motherfuckers. Hold up. That nigga sent. We in the group chat. Y'all know niggas be sending bitches in the group chat. I seen Shorty earlier. She eyeing me. Let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna have to full screen this. Like, no, like, how are they thinking that they're AIDS? It's literally crazy to me, man. It is absolutely ridiculous, dog. We are in some weird times. Damn, where the hell did this shit go? Hold on, we'll keep going. I'll pull the 8 up soon.
So like, whether you guys think I am or not,
that's got nothing to do with her.
But like,
So what is it that took you from a...
She's fat and ugly. That's the reality. There's, I mean, a lot of women gonna have to. You're the reason why you're that fat. Point blank.
4 to an 8. If nothing's changed, what is it that takes you
loving
from a 4
myself
to an 8?
and looking in the mirror and not being disgusted at what I see.
I understand that, yeah.
So,
oh no, all those rolls, it is disgusting. It's disgusting, ma'am. No, it truly is. It truly is disgusting. Okay, let me I'm gonna pull up an 8 for you guys. I'm gonna pull up an 8. Okay. Pull up an 8. All right. This is an 8, bro. And she thinks she's an 8. She thinks she's an 8, bro. Bruh. Shorty thinks she's an 8. And she's literally shaped like a motherfucker. I don't even know. But that's an 8, guys. This girl is a 0. She's shaped like the 0 in a 10. She's a 0.
But that doesn't, you're not necessarily being objective about how other people view you, right? Because isn't that what a rating really is? Like what you think the vast majority of people.
People saying that's not an 8, 6.7 or 6.57. She says she's not that cute in the face. I mean, I think an 8 is like cute face, banging body. Either way. I mean, I could pull up. I mean, yeah, you could teeter on the line of 6, 7 or 7, 8-ish. But she does look like a manufactured bitch. But I mean, objectively speaking, the body is fire. I mean, I could pull up another. Let me pull up another example. He said her head looking weird. Yeah. Okay. Here, let me pull up another example. Goddamn. He says she's a 10. She's white. No, hell no. That ain't how it rock. I mean, let's see. Let me find a sister since they're going to be like, oh my God, you didn't pull up a black woman to show. All right, let me find. I'm scrolling down the Explore page, guys. It shouldn't take that long. I don't know. It's kind of tough to find it on the Explore page. I ain't even gonna cap. Let me refresh it. Somebody says I'm an 8 to 9. I don't know about all that. I mean, who is that? Penny Vlogs. I ain't gonna cap, Penny, respectfully. Like, you don't have hair, so you can't be, I mean, anything close to that, respectfully. Oh, okay, I mean, this girl got a ton of makeup on, but I mean, I would say that she's like an 8. I would say she's really close to an 8. She bad. I ain't gonna lie, she kind of looked like my ex. So yeah, but she's like more Indian. Let me pull up a sister before they get on my ass. Like, oh, you bringing up all these non-black women? I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to find a sister on this one. Could she pass? I mean, she's okay. Nah. I tried to give this one chick the 8, but I don't know. I'll have to scroll through to try and find a sister who's a 8 on the Explorer page. Give me a second. We'll keep going though.
If I rated myself 1 to 10, I give myself a 5. I think I'm normal looking, and I just think it's based on my results. I think if I was an 8, 9, or 10, I would have had modeling contracts. People in the top 20% of beauty, they get modeling contracts.
What is beauty?
So
what is beauty?
I mean, there's a lot
Dude, are you kidding me? Like, Jesus Christ. Like, men are the consumers of female beauty, so we're the judge of beauty. Women overvaluate not only themselves, but then they overvaluate other women. Let me see. I'm still looking for that 8 from the community, guys. Give me a second.
of things. Like, if you, I mean, you can go online and have people rate your pictures, and they rank you 1 to 10.
Facts.
And so you can get a lot of data that says how attractive you are in society. And men will rate you, women will rate you, like, every day. How we look is like how we represent ourselves. It's not fun, but it's just like being honest. So, and it's also like you can get dating apps to like, everyone's Tinder, Bumble, like they have a ranking for you behind the scenes.
Okay, I found a sister.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, you're definitely ranked on dating apps. I found a sister here. She is, I would say, solid 6, 7. She could get up there to an 8, maybe a 7. Yeah, maybe a 7. But yeah, I mean, she's super pretty in the face, natural hair, kinky, curly, coarse, big tits. Well, it looks like they're big. Yeah, nice tits. They're not like huge, but probably like C cups. Nice body, in shape. Matthew Sharp said, Crunch has some 9s and 10s. No cap, bro. No cap. Somebody said, I do her. He says she can like 7.5 to 8. This is more accurate. Yeah, no, for sure. My bad. I mean, I ain't gonna lie though. The first white bitch I showed, she was pretty thick.
So, I don't understand when girls say like I'm an 8 because, or sometimes I hear girls say 10 because I hear this a lot where they say like because I love myself and I'm like confident now. But don't you think attractiveness is based on results?
They may be, but I don't care about those results.
Oh my God.
But do you think then you're...
So the point is that you are not going to be able to get a high value man because you're fat and you're unattractive.
Not being objective about how attractive you are or how attractive anyone else might be.
I guess.
Slow Boy Whiteboard says, if that's a 7, what's a 10? I already showed y'all what I think is a 10. I mean, she's a fucking slut, but I think she's a 10 besides like the face tattoo. Y'all know the Lexi, the OnlyFans bitch. She's definitely, like, in my opinion, that's a 10. Like, she a 10. I'll show y'all what I think is a 10. I'll try and get like a less provocative picture. Okay, let me show you guys what I think is a 10. So shorty right here, in my opinion, she's an OnlyFans bitch. I mean, obviously she's not wifey material. But yeah, she a 10. This is what a 10 looks like. He said Ice Spice a 10. No, sir. Ice Spice is like, I give her a 6. She looked like Drake's son. He said Jennifer Lawrence is a 10. No. This is a 10. Let me know what you guys think. But I mean, I'm not walking that one back. Shorty's definitely a 10. Regular Dago said, damn, 6, you bugging. You're bugging.
Yeah. That stuff's not really important to me.
Sure,
Yeah.
I think
Slow Boy Whiteboard says, I guess since I'm a female, I think every woman with a beautiful face and good figure is a 10. Yeah, see, that's the issue. Women, like, they don't know how to rank at all.
when someone rates somebody, why does that have anything to do
He
with
said Brittany Griner a 10.
them? Like if you rate me, if someone rated
Okay, if I had to rate her, 3, 4.
like somebody a 3, and it's just like, oh, okay, that's your opinion. Like
Shorty look like Urkel.
it's not like a rating is not a fact, it's an opinion.
Well,
do you know what I mean?
Everyone's opinion then would
Well,
add up
but-
to a fact. Huh?
Yeah, add up to a consensus. Maybe not a fact, but
Yeah,
consensus.
consensus.
Yeah, the fact of the matter is none of y'all would be Victoria's Secret models.
Yeah, consensus. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think like I have a group of friends, right? And when I walk into the room with the group of friends, I know immediately who's going to get the most attention from the guys. It's not me, right? I have like a friend who's like very, very attractive. And I know when I walk into a room with her, like the guys talk to her first, because like girls, you can kind of just feel it. But I almost wonder when I hear like, and I hear this from girls a lot, like I'm a 10, I'm a 10, I'm a 10. If that's not like rooted in reality. Because attractiveness, like there's numbers behind it, whether it's just your results in the world or your dating app data or the type of guys you can get.
Feels quite harsh. Doesn't it?
It's a tough
It's not
conversation.
fun. Like
not fun.
I don't enjoy like walking into a room and knowing everyone's going to talk to my friend and not me. That's not fun.
Yeah.
But I think I'd be delusional if I walked into a room and I thought, wow, like they're all going to talk to me first.
I think in addition to your point, men understand hierarchy.
I was just gonna say that.
So we understand that I'm a 4 because there are guys that are 5 and get this attention. Guys that are 6, they get that attention. 7 and so on and so forth. Whereas women, I don't want to say they live in a delusion sometimes.
No,
but
they do.
It's a case of, well, because I believe I'm this, I am that. And I was gonna speak about gender, but I thought let me not, because there's a whole separate topic where people will go, oh, what is gender? And then
let's not go into that.
Yeah, let's not go into that.
But-
Oh
Get me in
god.
trouble.
But I do think that women also understand the hierarchy. It's just like
No, they don't.
in this day and age, because we've been exposed to what men want, we kind of understand like, oh, okay, that's not what men want, but I don't care because I'm never going to be that. You know?
Yeah, you're never going to be that. So you can either lose the weight or accept the fact that you're going to die alone.
Without
Or just date a bum nigga. Like bum niggas will fuck fat bitches all day long. This is how fat bitches are able to get sexually gratified, because they're fucking hobosexuals. They're fucking dudes who don't have a car, who don't have a life, who don't have a job. They have nothing.
Money. And
he says, are you hosting a podcast tonight? Yeah, we're doing the podcast Overdose podcast at 9:30 or 10:30, something like that. I'm gonna shoot over there after this live stream.
And clout, shall I say?
What do you guys think men want?
Kim Kardashian
body.
No, not Kim Kardashian. She's a fucking whore.
Oh, let's ask y'all that.
I want to hear, because you said like you think that girls understand what men want. So I want to go like one by one. And do you think? What do you think men want?
No,
Honestly,
one at a time. Sorry.
I couldn't tell you, because I feel like
I can't really see her full figure, but she's probably the cutest one on the panel.
Again, I've never been in a relationship, but I've
she's
chatted
alright.
to quite a few guys, and it seems like it's not even that I don't live up to their standards. I feel like I'm never what they want. And I'm like, is it looks? Okay, apparently I checked that box, but they still don't want me. Is it personality? Yeah, you're cool, your vibes, but I don't want to wife you. Like I don't get it. You say you want personality, but you still go and try and treat a girl like a hoe. And I know this is not all guys. I understand that. And maybe this is just the guys I attract. I don't know what I'm doing, but okay, cool. But I just feel like maybe society as a whole, not everyone, we do care a lot about looks, and I think that is a lot about like it's very superficial. I think a lot of guys are very superficial. Again, not all guys.
Actually, women are way more superficial than men. They're the ones who have the high standards. That's why when you ask a woman what she wants out of a man, she starts listing off a whole laundry list of things. Men typically list 2 to 3 things.
But maybe a certain kind of guys, they just care more about looks.
Could I give you some advice in regards to like dealing with a guy that you're not sure where you stand with him, where he's saying like he might have sex with you, but he's not willing to commit to you, or he might, you know, take you out on dates, or you might cook dinner for him, or you might take him on dates, you know, whatever it is, but there's no commitment, there's no long-standing chance of a relationship. If you're dealing with that kind of situation, I think there's one sentence that would clear up the whole thing. Would you like to meet my dad? Bang.
What if you don't have a dad?
Okay, fair enough. But would you like to meet my family? Would you like to meet my brother? Would you like to meet my mum? As soon as you take it there, I'm sorry, but there's an immediate decision that that partner has to make. Am I actually serious about this? I want to? I invested in this person enough?
Okay, I mean we got to the point. The fat bitch thinks she's a 10. It's absolutely fucking insane. We have another Just Pearly Things video that we're gonna break down of more delusional women thinking that they're 10s. This is an epidemic of it's an epidemic of preposterous proportions.
Only after the age of 45, like, right? I don't think as women we really understand how different the world treats us because we're pretty women, and because one day your looks are going to be gone, you're going to get no attention from men. Like 40 no men are lining up to date 50-year-olds.
No,
it's a good thing I got personality then, isn't it?
Men don't choose you off of personality. They're not going to walk up to you and be like, oh, I think she has a good personality, let me go talk to her. No, it's either the initial the initial approach is about looks.
That won't work. We don't care about personality.
Guys. Do you care about a girl? If a girl doesn't look good, do you care about her personality?
Of course not.
Yeah.
What are you guys
But
looking?
if you're trying to wife someone, why would you not care about their personality?
No, I said if.
Oh my God, Shorty right here looks like a damn expired pear. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is crazy, and they're calling this thick. They're calling this thick, bro. My man looked like a Dollar Tree safari.
I'm careful with my words. If she doesn't look good, you have to start with looks.
Not necessarily.
For women, you're looking at it from a female point of view. For the men, it starts with looks. It starts with sex.
So you have to understand something before you try to speak. You have to understand and accept what we're saying to you. It starts with looks. It does.
But why?
It does because.
But why, dude? Who are you here to understand, or do you just want to question what men want? Nobody wants to be arm in arm with an ugly fat bitch.
Before I even come and get your number or even want to speak to you, I have a
Somebody said Keke Palmer a 10. Absolutely not. She slow boy whiteboard says Keke Palmer got pancake titties. Yeah, she got flapjack titties. No, she can't be a 10.
That's the way you look. So if I didn't like the way you look, why would I come and speak to you? In order for me to know your personality, that would involve us having to work together or be in a scenario where we can speak enough for me to know your personality. If a guy comes up to you out of the blue and tries to speak to you, are you gonna, oh my God, he's got such a handsome personality? You don't know his personality. All you know is the guy that's approaching you and whether or not you want to accept his approach or not.
Exactly. Women are the main ones who will rule you out over looks. At least men, we're able to concede on looks. Like we're able to say, oh, well, she got a nice body. So, you know, I'm not really worried about her face. Like we're able to do that. But women, they're going to look at you up and down. They're going to be like, OK, is he tall enough? Is he built enough? You know, is he skinny enough? Is he my type? All this stuff. Is he tall, dark, and handsome? All this shit. OK, so they're going to rule you out based off of that. A guy like we're willing to see, like we go off of attraction for sure when it comes to the approach, but we will approach anybody that we find attractive. Okay. Women, they don't get approached. Men do the approaching. So a lot of men are basically like pressing up and they're denying them solely based off of looks before the man can even get a word out. So women are a lot more superficial than men.
Listen to him or just give him air. So so your first attraction is based upon, in that aspect, in a nightclub or outside setting, based upon attraction, because you don't know what the person's personality is.
And for females, I feel like a guy has to give a certain image before you even take him into consideration.
You pressed.
I'm not pressed. And that's a
you press, see, and when a man, like, she talking about you press, but it's like, objectively, I would rate her like a 6. Her hair is not real. The girl in the middle, she's like a 2. Look at her gums. They like, she has like more gum than teeth.
I think girls always like to say, "Are you pressed or has someone hurt you?" But no, that's just the reality of it. Like for me, I'm a short guy. I'm 5'4". For me, if I approach a girl,
so he's 5'4". All right, now listen to bruh. Listen to bruh.
In a club, I'm not likely to get the same reception that my brother would over there because he's taller than me and he's more built. Do you get me? I'm short and I'm small, so it's like it's gonna be harder for a man like me to move to a girl because she's gonna look at me and be like, "That's not really my type."
Yeah, see, so Buddy is able to accept his position in life. He's able to accept that. Now he has to improve in other ways. Maybe he needs some work to do on his teeth as well. Get in the gym. He's very skinny, so get in the gym. I'm not saying get like super swole, but just get in shape to where you do have some muscle. Also, he could try approaching girls who are his height or shorter. Another thing that he could do is, what is it? Oh yeah, work on his money, his talk game, all that shit. So as a guy, like, you're gonna have to be a lot more well-rounded if you don't have those intangibles.
She won't even give me the initial, like, I don't know, the initial.
But you see, my brother, yeah, you see that type of that blatant look. You just assessed yourself and you said, right, these are my strengths. This is whatever. Men, we have no problem in doing that.
Right.
Do you understand? We can look at another guy.
Exactly. And like, if a guy says that, they're gonna be like, oh, well, you need to have more confidence in yourself, bruh. You can't have more confidence than your fucking results. Okay. I can't have confidence in my bank account if I don't got money in the bank. I can't have confidence that this credit card is gonna run if I swipe it if I don't have no good credit. You see how that works? Women, they just base it off of, how they feel. Oh, I feel like I'm this. I feel like I'm an 8. I feel like I'm a 10. No, ma'am. What are your results saying?
And say, right, this guy is in comparison to me or whatever. His strengths are my weaknesses or my strengths and his weaknesses, right? Women will look at themselves and they won't do that same assessment. And it's that little bit of you have to have humility and humbleness and you'll get better results. But us men, we can do that.
I feel like women can too.
Every woman says they're 10.
No, they can't.
When you ask a woman, what am I? I'm a 10.
Not every.
I feel like there's a little animosity against women here.
Bruh, where's the animosity? We're having a conversation. See, women just don't like taking accountability. Like, there's no animosity. Everybody's just having a fruitful conversation and trying to see each other's perspective and trying to bring you to logic and reality. And she's just, oh, there's animosity. Ma'am, you're not a 10.
Okay, sorry, Pearl, can I just say something? Okay, so before, I want to tell you a little bit about me. I have 3 sisters. They all married, all with child. My mum and dad are together. They've been together for over 40 years. I come from an African traditional upbringing. My dad is the chief of all chiefs. He was a diplomat, very educated man. I have 3 nieces that I all directly look after. When it comes to women, I'm a protector. I'm a lover of my women. So we take it quite insulting when a woman says, "Oh, we feel as if that you're any type of hate towards women," because having a criticism or but what I'm trying to, any type of animosity or anything, that's not what we're here for. What we're here for is to show how much love we have for women. In actual fact, we need to have these conversations. So I take it quite personally when people try to create that image or perpetuate that image, because if you don't know, I'm actually a very much supporter of women and we protect our women over here. So I just have to just say that.
Did you know that women find 80% of men as unattractive?
I didn't know that.
So have you ever heard the girl say like medium ugly? Like, oh, I gave him a chance. He was medium ugly.
I say cute ugly.
Yeah. It's like, no, sis, that was just your level. Because women find 80% of men as unattractive. And the question is, if you find a guy attractive, he's probably the top 20% of men. Are you top 20% of women? And that's what we have nowadays. And you can get this data from dating apps because women only swipe right between 5 and like 20% of the time. And if you ask 100% of women what they want in a man, they list 20% of men. That's where you have eternal like side chicks, basically.
That fat bitch is definitely a side chick.
Okay, so we agree you can't turn a hoe into
That bitch look like the Michelin man with green tires.
a housewife. When does a girl become a hoe?
You're shocked. You want to take that?
When does a girl become a hoe? I mean, I would say after 10 bodies. I mean, it's probably before then. It's probably like around like the 6 to 7 range. So,
I think to a certain degree, it depends on who you're asking, right?
I'm asking you.
Asking me for me.
Can't skate the.
No. Yeah, like I said, a girl that just sleeps around. If she's not interested in making a connection with a guy, and she's got the mindset that she can be like men, where she can have sex without having any kind of emotional attachment to the guy, you know, then, and she's not concerned about racking up guy after guy after guy. And to me, I consider that to be hoish behavior. It's not behavior of a woman who's really interested in the long term. She's more interested in the short term.
Do you ask girls what their body count is?
No.
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 Do you?
No.
I never have. I don't feel like that's a good question to ask because
you don't ask it. You can just kind of tell, honestly, and you don't have to ask it if you're just using the body count formula. The average woman has 7 sexual partners a year. So if you take just like a base level of like legal age of consent, so you take her age minus 18 and then multiply that by 7, you can get an accurate depiction of where her body count is. So say she's 26 years old, you subtract that. Or subtract 18 from 26, you get 8, and then you multiply that for by 7, you get 56, and then that's probably how many bodies she has, because women are having a lot more sex than men, and they're having on average 7 partners a year.
Because if you do, it's always going to come back with a negative response or a lie.
But Paul, the reason I don't ask is because we don't have to ask. So there's certain questions you can ask, and you know the body count. There's certain reactions that women with high body counts give off, and there's certain energy. So we can just already we know.
So I want to ask the girls.
True.
Do you feel like, because as women, I think we know a little bit more behind the scenes than men typically do. Do you think that men can tell a girl's body count based off of like your friends and your?
Not all men. Most men are blue vitamin. But red vitamin guys definitely can. And those are usually the guys that they want. The guys who got their money together, the guys who are like super attractive. Those guys can definitely tell when a woman has been ran through because they have experience with women. You can only tell if a woman's been ran through if you have experience with women, or if she blatantly just tells you.
Your friends' friends.
To a certain extent.
Yeah?
To a certain extent.
What extent?
In a way where there's a lot of girls that I knew back in the day that had no intention of sleeping around, but maybe they might have been with friends that have possibly done all of that, and then it makes it seem as if like,
and then they start doing it. That's what happens. I mean, and it doesn't take long. A woman, all she has to do is hang around her whole friends for like 6 months, and it's OV. She's going to the streets.
You do that shit too. Sorry, am I allowed to swear? Sorry. You do that stuff too. So it kind of gets looked upon like you're one of them. So no.
Oh, you are.
But like,
but at the same time, birds of a feather do flock together.
They do. But why can't it?
At
Doesn't necessarily have to mean.
At least the big bitch has some wisdom. Thank God. That was the best thing she said all night.
I was doing the same
Doesn't
thing.
necessarily mean it, but sometimes you have to carry yourself with the kind of people that you want to be.
Yep, you are the sum of the 5 people, or you're the average of the 5 people that you hang around. Okay?
Like, I don't know how to say it, but
so if you're with the hoes, you're a hoe.
So
yes,
when the police pulls over your car, if he pulls over your car and 3.
Who the fuck? The Boons? Who the hell? This nigga said you're a high value man, but file for bankruptcy. Nigga, I ain't never filed for bankruptcy. What the fuck? What the hell? Motherfuckers think I filed for bankruptcy. What the fuck? Anyways, if you have a disagreement, you can easily join the stream. You will have to cam up for sure, but you can join the stream. I'm not opposed to no disagreements, but we're going to call it how I see it. We rating these hoes tonight. And if you're upset with the ratings, then, get to stepping or come on the stream and let's debate.
People in the car have known to for drugs, you're going to get searched as well. That's because you're in a car with 3 people that are known for drugs. A lot of times in your area, there can be one good boy, you know what I mean? And he has some friends, but just because they're friends, you'll stay together. And your mum might say to you, "Oh, stop hanging around those friends, stop hanging around those friends, because they're not like you." But you hang around with their friends because they're your friends. Whenever you get stopped or whatever happens, you're gonna be they're gonna treat it the same, and that's because a lot of the times.
Yep, and this is something that black men learn at an early age.
Sticks. So if you don't want to be known as a hoe, or if you don't want people to treat you like one, then if you hang around with girls that are a lot of hoes, then it makes it a lot harder for you to be the one that's actually different. You know what I'm trying to say to you? So it doesn't mean you're a hoe if you hang around with hoes. Like there can always be one good girl that generally is a good girl, but by rule of thumb, you might not want to hang around with people which don't have the same type of interests or activities as you. That's me personally.
No, it's not you personally. It's the reality. If you are the sum of the 5 people that you hang around. All right, so now we're going to go to another video of women ranking each other, I think. Let's get to it.
Should we rank ourselves? Should we just like close our eyes and like scoot to where we think
Oh
we
my
should
God.
be?
How are we not going to bump into each other? Did anyone take this into consideration? Sorry.
Okay, so the best looking one in this crowd is the sister here. So, and at best, here she go. Let me see. They say we brought 5 women together to rank themselves based on attractiveness. They invited 5 men to watch and rearrange the rankings. Okay. So the Boons, you are in the back chat. You're going to have to cam up. You're going to have to cam up or you're not getting on the stream. So I see you in the back chat. Once you cam up, we will allow you to join the stream. And he dropped down. See, these guys don't want to cam up. These guys, oh my God, it's hilarious. They're just chat warriors. They're not camming up. I'm not talking to a blank profile. You got to cam up, my nigga, if you want to talk to me. So yeah, the black girl is the cutest one there.
Can we say like what we do or like what our favorite things to do are? So I'm a
Bro, it doesn't matter what y'all do. It's about your looks. Annie, you're a 4.
dancer. I'm very physical. I use my body a lot. I love baking cakes. I always just like shove baked goods on my friends.
I teach acting to young kids.
Jordan, you're a 2.
I do mostly musical theater.
Oh my God.
Because I'm a weenie, I know. But I'm single as all heck. Hey.
I am a
Kaylin, give you a 5. The nose is a little too fat.
journalism major.
I'm also a student. I'm double majoring
Maria, give her a 5 too.
in psychology and criminal justice. I'm also an actress.
Micheal, I mean, she's kind of cute. I'll give her a 5 as well. So we got 3 5s, 2 and a 4, 3, something like that.
Love to travel. I've been to India 5 times.
Okay, so we have to do this. Should we rank ourselves? Should we just like close our eyes and like scoot to where we think
Oh
we
my
should
God.
be? And
Yeah.
then, you know what I mean? Just go for it on an individual basis.
I think
and then
that's very smart.
I feel like my personality is really attractive.
Dude.
Looks, I feel like I'm okay. Like I don't think anyone would look at me and be like, oof.
Oh, I'm nervous. How are we not going to bump into each other? Did anyone take this into consideration? Sorry.
We're all so humble.
This is the dumbest way to group it. She's like, the sister's like, yeah, let me get in the front.
Oh my God.
I'm
What if you
dead.
don't know like which one is the number?
See, I saw them on somewhere as a 2, but I didn't know where y'all were standing.
Oh my gosh, then prepare yourself a 2. The girl who I found most attractive was Jordan. She has a
Oh my God. And see, this is why women can't rate anything. This is why you don't let women rate women on a scale of 1 to 10. Maria, who is a 5 at best, rates Jordan an overweight 2 the most attractive. That's crazy.
great personality and she's confident.
It's not about no fucking person. See, this is what they be trying to do. They be like trying to gas a fat bitch up. It's crazy.
Dope. Oh, see, I thought this was.
I'll be fine.
Wait. It's 5 to 1. No. How did I end up here?
How do we do it off of like
That's not the order, but she definitely should be last.
immediate first?
And this doesn't help women being dishonest to them. You rated a fat bitch the most attractive. That's absolutely insane.
Impression and attraction to the person.
I'm just gonna put it out there just so we do it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What?
Oh, sorry. 1, 2.
No. The sister is more attractive than the Asian. It's sister, Asian, Maria, then the I don't know, the bitch with the high waters, and then the fat bitch with the dress.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Got it.
Good job, sis.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Oh, she said the black girls. Hold on, was that racist? See, them leftists, them liberals, them white liberal women, they be taking shots.
4.
Got it.
She's like, oh, you ready me a 4? Bitch, you're the 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Ah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Damn, the Asian said the sister was the worst too. Damn.
Okay, I'll be 2.
This is what the women think about the women. I ain't rate none of them. I actually think the sister's the most attractive out of all of them.
Because I got all 4 2s.
Okay.
He said the sister, Sheep Swifter said the sister is last. You're tripping. Nah, she's not last because she's in shape. She's got a cute face, nice body. The Asian, she's okay, but she don't really have no body like that. She's like a fucking ironing board.
I think I got 3, 4 the most, so I'll stick in that window depending on the other person's.
There were attributes that I saw in the other girls that I didn't see in myself, and hence I would
What, like being in shape?
have put them higher as well over me. So people are like, she's so sweet, she's so funny, but like I wouldn't date her.
I guess I'll be 1.
Okay.
Cool beans.
I already love
All right,
you
I'll be
all
back.
so much dearly, and I would date
Is
all
this
of
correct?
you.
So does that make me a 3?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just stay here. It's fine.
Yeah.
Nobody really wanted to be last, and I could kind of.
Well, Michelle, she's a little cute. She's like a little Pokemon. She looked like Pikachu. Pikachu! Yeah, I'll put that bitch in my pocket. I mean, she's okay.
Feel that vibe. So I was just like, you know what, it's fine. Like nobody is a 5 really. I don't think so.
Absolutely not. The least attractive is a fat bitch.
But I mean,
where do you think you would fit yourself in this on that?
Well, I mean, I don't know because I feel like personality is a big thing.
Personality. Dude, it's about fucking physical looks. Nobody can learn your personality within like 2 minutes of this little experiment.
Yeah, she's a 1.
Oh, by far.
2, 3.
Oh, look at the sister. When she turned to the side, that side profile is crazy. Y'all tripping. She's the most attractive one here.
Thanks.
Well, I'll say 3.
I would say 3.
Look at her stomach. Look at her body. Dude, y'all are ridiculous. Look at her body. Look at where she walks. Nobody has that figure. Look at her stomach right here, the way it curves. I mean, those wide childbearing hips.
I'll say 3.
Look when she walks. The side profile, the ass. I mean, her body is beautiful.
Say 3 and
I'm
then
gonna say
4.
3.
I'm not saying you don't have a personality, but I'm leaning.
Oh, I'm 5 again.
I think we just put ourselves in order of most extroverted, not the most.
Sheep Swifter said, respectfully, we don't like sisters, Tino, coming from a black man. God damn. I'm not on that wave. You know, I can, for me, it's about beauty, period. It's not about skin color.
Personality.
So this is final? This is final.
Oh my God. What the fuck? No, it's the sister first. Michelle second. Maria third. The white girl who's not fat, and then the other white girl who is fat. They put the fucking fat bitch second. That's insane. Please allow the men to rate them, please. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Now I'm looking at Michelle. She need to take that jacket off. She actually looks a lot better. But the sister's body is beating her.
Do you want to start it off? Geo over there. And then like just shift down. I think
He said shift down.
Michelle was the most attractive. How she looked, how she carried herself, and it just seems like someone that's going to live an exciting life, I guess you could say, or that
What, nigga?
you could have like a deep conversation with. Could you
What? How do you even know what type of conversation you could have with her?
switch with her?
Put the fat bitch at the end.
Yeah, they can't even hear me.
Yeah. You gotta point. Okay.
What would you switch?
I switch her and her. You go over there. All right.
Okay, so they're saying Micheal is the most attractive.
Oh, those two. Okay. All right.
And then you over there.
No.
Yeah, that's personally for me.
Damn. So I mean, they put the sister last. Me personally, that's not where I would be. But let me know which ones y'all would do in the chat. Put your rankings in the chat and who's the most attractive.
She kind of looks like Kristen Bell. And I really like Kristen Bell, so I'd probably put her in on the 1 or 2 position.
No,
and I kind of like her vibe. I think her whole aesthetic,
her vibe
is very nice. So for me, it's either 1 or 2 up here. I think that Maria was the most attractive for me. It was just like
what? No,
like her whole vibe, and like I liked how her hair was, how her makeup was done. Like she looked very nice. Are we content with 5 being 5?
I'm not.
Where do you currently want?
He said I'm not. Are you bugging? Let's see.
I want at least 3.
So 5 goes up.
She should be a 4 because it's like meeting in the middle.
I think 4 is fine. 5 and 4. Switch.
Look, she's like,
we're gonna get ripped a new one.
They put her fat ass back in the back. They said, hush that fuss. Look at her little smirk. She's like, I knew I was gonna be last. Men hate me and I hate them.
Guys are not afraid to be more blunt. They were straight up, hey, you're attractive, you're not. But girls were like, I don't want to be rude. You know, we're all.
Yep, he's absolutely right. I ain't gonna lie. The way he's putting his feet on the chair, though, it looks like he got heels on, but I know it's not, but it just looks funny.
Beautiful in our own way.
All right,
are we good?
We're good. I'm good.
JL says Asian, Latino, sister, skinny white girl, fat BBW. I would say, you know what? I don't know. I still like the sister over the Asian, but I would say like Asian sister or sister Asian, Latino, skinny white girl, fat BBW. Yeah.
We're locking in.
He said white dudes don't date black girls. Yeah. I mean, this is evidence right here that, you know, they do say, you know, oh, sister's the most undesirable. The data says that. I'm not going to say that personally. That's what the data says. According to dating apps, that is a fact, but I'm not going to say that personally. That's not what I think necessarily. I think she's, you know, top 2. Yeah, but these guys are blue pill, no LD.
Cool. God, that was ruthless. I feel bad.
He said that was ruthless. The brother should have got the sister up in rank a little bit. She looks way better than that girl with the fucking high waters. That bitch looked a whole mess. Like her posture, it's inverted. It's just not it. Wow. So as you can see, the women's ranking was literally the opposite. But I think the sister is walking away with a W, or at least she can walk away with her head up high because she ended up getting in the middle overall, I would say, you know, but that's crazy. Matthew Sharp says a lot of black women are attractive. It's the personality and sass they give that knock them down as a whole. Yeah, that is true.
The way the guys were ranking the girls, I actually think we were doing it mostly by personality.
What? This dude's goofy.
I was super anxious about ranking them. My hands were getting.
Dude, these dudes are fucking pussies.
All clammy. I was like really uncomfortable being.
Really uncomfortable, dude. Oh my God. These dudes are fucking pussies.
Being the one to be like putting them where I thought.
You know, it's obviously something that we do like in day-to-day life. We rank people, you know, subconsciously, but having to do it like in front of them and like them watching you rank them wasn't fun, but definitely a memorable experience.
What? That is fun. I would have had a blast.
Well, I was at 5 and now I'm here. So I'm like, thank you. I don't know. It's very interesting.
Yeah. Maylene or Micheal, it only matters what the men think. Don't listen to what these women think. They underestimated you. I believe they underestimated the sister and they overestimated the 2 ugliest girls on the panel. It only matters what the men think. So take that and you know, walk away with your head up high. It only matters what the men think. And the reason why the women rank the most attractive women to the lowest is because this is what it is. They want to give attractive women a they want to take jabs at attractive women. They want to knock them down a peg because ugly women are jealous of attractive women.
I feel I did think coming into this, like, cultural stereotypes would be a factor. Them ranking me first kind of shot that down, I guess, because I didn't.
Yeah, I mean, she is beautiful. She's got clear skin, all that kind of stuff. You know, very petite. You know, cute girl. I think she's a 5, or but anyways.
I think they would choose like an Asian girl first.
I think when I think of a male viewing me as attractive or not versus a female, it's definitely different. Because in a male setting, if you're judging me, I knew that was going to happen. Like, I'm not stupid. So
Yeah, I mean, and look, this is what I'll say about Shorty. You lose 90, 80 pounds, you're in there. You're fine. Like, you're not ugly. Your face has potential. It looks like, fat bitches, once they lose weight, they have like big titties. So, and it looks like she has a wide hips. You get in the gym, ma'am, and you can do wonders for yourself. But if you just stay in that state, like, look at her legs compared to all the other women. Look at her legs. I'm gonna zoom in. Look at her legs compared to all the other women. It's her legs look like I mean, I don't even fucking know. That shit is like not attractive. It looks like if she got a cut, it would like blubber and puss would just flow out. Ugh.
So like, I'm aware of how others view me.
I was surprised at them placing me at the bottom, but at the same time, I know out of a room of beautiful girls that I was put in, that from the jump, there was no chance for me. There was no chance there.
Me being the only Black girl, like, I knew that I wouldn't really rank.
And I think she's beautiful, though. I really do. I think she's a 5, I do think she, she probably looking at her teeth.
Yeah. Because
American Beauty.
I don't know. Her teeth look straight. Yeah, I think she's beautiful. I think she's pretty.
Standards versus what people see. People of color, it's different.
He said Tino knows he would stuff Jordan. No, sir.
The guys that I interact with, they socialize more with Black women, and they think more Black women are attractive.
So she's talking about Black men.
I think that the guys ranked the woman from appearance more than personality.
Duh, that's all there is to rank a woman on.
Most of the time.
And no, you're not.
I feel like it just confirms that attractiveness is so subjective and circled and presented in one way, and it always has been.
Even though I have my days where I'm like, ugh, you're not really that cute, and days where I'm like, ooh, you cute. I would say I wouldn't change.
Yeah, she could probably work on the teeth, and it looks like she needs to bleach her teeth because that left one, it's like, you see how my teeth, they're all white all the way through. Hers is like yellowish and shit.
I wouldn't change.
Yeah, like those back teeth are a little yellow. Yeah, so that's that. That was very interesting. Let's see. All right, let's get to the incel. I was going to do another Jubilee video, but I don't think we have time. Now it is time for the feature presentation. The brother Oreo Man, the Black incel, who, was really popping on YouTube about 5 to 6 years ago. We're going to watch some of his content. And see what he's talking about. This one is called Looks Really Do Matter. So these are Black male incels that we're breaking down. So I just want people to understand the gravity of this situation. So let's watch. I ain't gonna lie, he looks like my stepbrother, except my stepbrother's in way better shape. The brother got the Lacoste shirt on. Let's see if he's as socially awkward as the last brother.
Oh my God. One thing I finally realized, when it comes to women, it is about your looks.
100%. 100%. And this is the black pill. See, a lot of people think black pill is like, oh no, it just means you're giving up. No, black pill just means that looks is the most important thing to women. That's all black pill means.
When it comes to women, it's about looks, people. Anybody who believes that when it comes to women, it's about game, it's about confidence, it's about swag.
Facts.
Trust me, it ain't about none of that.
Facts. It's about money, it's about clout, and it's about looks. Those are the only three factors.
I finally realized that your appearance matters to women. It's not about no confidence.
Facts.
When it comes to women, it's not about no confidence.
Yeah, bitches can't see your confidence. I mean, you can stand upright and with your head high all you want to, but that doesn't mean a damn. If you ain't dapping niggas up in the club and looking like you finna spend some money on a bottle or a section, she ain't fucking with you, bro.
It's not about no confidence when it comes to women. It really and truly isn't. When it comes to women, it's about your physical appearance.
Yes.
That's mainly what it's about. I mean, I don't understand why so many people don't want to admit that when it comes to women, it is about your physical appearance. I don't understand why people can't admit that the way you look to a woman physically matters.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm just
my nigga stressing.
Just so tired of the bullshit. I mean, I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of people not wanting to come to this conclusion that your physical appearance matters to women, because it does.
Yeah, and I'm gonna just like give the brother some good constructive criticism. So obviously, you know, I don't know exactly what event he's looking for, but the way he's like kind of rocking the beard thing going, it's a little rugged. The collared shirt, the Lacoste collared shirt, like the collar is way too flat. It looks like he's probably out of shape, but it doesn't look like he can't get to a good point. But you know, obviously he's got some things that he can't really change. His nose is like really, really big and outwardly poking. So that's that. But you know, there are some things that he could definitely improve on to, you know, increase his results and his closing rate on women for sure. But I don't know.
When it comes to women, I finally realized at 27 years old, it's not about no confidence. It's not about no game neither. Most women are going by looks.
Facts.
And I never had the idea that I was the baddest looking dude, but I never felt that I was ugly. I never felt that I was a bad looking dude. But I finally realized.
But that's the problem. See, the average women think they're more attractive than they actually are. So yeah, you may not think you're a bad looking dude. You might look like an average guy, and this doesn't, you know, show him in the best light at all. But where I paused it at. But ultimately, it's like, yeah, I mean, bro is kind of, you know, regular looking, probably more below average. Facially, at least, you know, very round face, not really like a sharp chiseled jaw. So, you know, he could fix that in the gym. And maybe like chewing some damn bubble gum or some shit to get his jaw working, and do some neck exercises. But yeah, I would say that he's on point when it comes to women wanting looks.
That women do form opinions about you as a man based on how you look. It is about looks. It ain't about no fucking confidence.
Facts.
But you got so many dating specialists, and you have so many men who they want to believe that when it comes to women, it's about game, it's about swag, it's about confidence.
And don't get me wrong, those are factors. Like, yes, sometimes you can talk your way into the pussy, but initially the woman's not going to give you the chance if you don't look up to par.
And I'm here to tell you, when it comes to women, it's not about no damn game. It's not about no swag. But you got so many men who believe this dumb shit. They believe that, oh, it's about swag when it comes to women. It's about confidence. And no, the fuck is not. Women are not.
Damn, that nigga looking behind his back like he looking for the ops.
Not going by confidence. Most women, when it comes to dating a guy, most women are going by looks.
Right. See, women tell each other, oh, it's about your confidence, girl, because they don't want ugly bitches to feel bad. But when it comes to men, they don't give a fuck about a man's confidence unless he's hot first. Then they'll worry about the confidence on the back end. As a matter of fact, women like hot guys who aren't confident because they're easy to control. That's why they deal with a lot of, especially in the community, they deal with a lot of thug niggas who, like, as a man, you can't be confident without money. I mean, well, no, I'm not saying you can't be confident without money, but I'm saying like you're not gonna feel like your best self if you don't have, you know, your shit together. So like as a man, like you're not gonna be confident if you don't have a car and you have to ask bitches to pick you up. Yeah, like niggas can say, oh well, I was the most confident when I was broke. And you could say that, and some of that might factor into because like how young you were. And just like you not having responsibilities. But when you can't pay your bills, you're not going to feel confident anymore. So I'm not saying you have to be rich to be confident, but you do have to be able to be self-sustainable, at least to have some semblance of confidence as a man. And it doesn't matter, even if you're self-sustainable and all that shit, you're still, it still doesn't matter to women. That's why they continue to fuck with these bum ass dudes.
That's what most women are going by. Most women don't give a fuck about your confidence as a man. They don't give a fuck about no game. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Right.
Most women are just going for guys that they find good looking.
Yep.
And I finally realized that confidence don't mean shit when it comes to women.
Nope.
You know, I never did believe in asking a lot of women out, because I always felt that I wasn't shit to begin with. I always felt that I was a damn loser to begin with.
Damn. Well, I mean, if you feel that way about yourself, then you kind of taking yourself out the game. But I feel him though. If he ain't got shit going on, he ain't got shit going on.
You know, I never
like you don't feel confident approaching if you don't have shit going on. That's the reality. Some dudes do. Like a lot of niggas who grew up with like single mothers and shit like that. They definitely, you know, feel confident approaching at any point in their life. But a lot of times those situations end in domestic violence.
I felt that I was really good enough to even have no girlfriend. But I finally realized that most women do judge men by looks.
Mm-hmm.
I finally realized this now. It's not about confidence.
Nope.
It's not about game.
Nope.
It's about how you fucking look to women. And I think people need to start talking about the looks issue even more. You know, Steve Hoker got me to see that looks do matter to women. Your appearance as a man does matter. And a lot of people try to say that looks don't matter to women, but looks do matter. I think looks pretty much seal the deal.
Oh yeah, for sure.
When it comes to you and women.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if women find you to be ugly, you know, you may be able to get a woman to like you for what you have, but you won't just attract women to you, you know, like a good looking guy would. And looks do matter to women, and I think this is something that needs to be discussed more often, because how you look to women is everything. I mean, confidence and believing in yourself, that don't mean shit.
It don't mean a damn thing.
Because women gotta find what they looking at attractive.
Yep.
They gotta like what they looking at.
Oh yeah.
It ain't about no fucking confidence when it come to women. Confidence is straight up bullshit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But you got so many dudes who act as if they don't want to see this. They want to act as if that it's not about confidence when it comes to women. And it is about looks. It's about looks. You got so many guys who try to act like it's all about confidence. And I mean, so many men fail to realize that confidence only works in your favor when women already like your fucking ass.
Absolutely right. And that's where he hit the nail on the head. Confidence only works if you're attractive to the woman, point blank.
If a woman don't fucking like your ass, it don't matter how much confidence you have or don't have. Confidence is a made-up idea. It's a made-up idea. It's a made-up concept. That's what confidence is. And what really angers me inside is that you have so many men who don't want to admit that looks matter to women. They don't want to admit that how you look matters. It's about fucking looks. It ain't about no confidence. It's not about game. It's not about how you carry yourself as a man. It's about your appearance.
Yep.
And this is a topic that a lot of people don't want to talk about. Most people don't want to talk about looks. And looks is what attracts a woman to you. I mean, if you a man that women find ugly, you're not going to get dates like that. I mean, you got to think. If you don't get dates on a regular and you don't get a lot of play from women, it's because they think your ass is ugly.
Point blank.
Straight up. They find you to be an ugly dude. It ain't got nothing to do with your personality. It has nothing to do with, you know, your level of macking skills. It has nothing to do with that. Women judge you on your looks. They judge you by your appearance.
Facts.
And I feel that this is a topic that a lot of people
and that's why they keep talking about, oh, F boy this and oh, men cheat, because they're picking guys, they're picking the hottest guys, and these guys are not monogamous.
People need to discuss more. When it comes to women, it's not about no fucking confidence. I mean, but you got so many people who believe that it's
okay.
About
We got
game.
somebody who jumped on the stream. Hold up, Tarus. What's good, though?
Hey, nice to meet you, man.
What up? What's your name, brother?
My name is Tyrus. I go by Reggie. I just be hopping on panels, just trying to talk to fellow men and everything like that. See what's going on.
Okay. You be smoking that Reggie?
Nah, I be smoking that gas, man. Hey.
No, I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. Okay, so like, what do you think about what bruh is saying here? He's basically saying that confidence doesn't matter. It's completely about looks when it comes to women. When it comes to initial attraction. So what do you think about that?
Yeah, this dude's completely false. Like,
oh, you don't think so? Okay.
It's complete. Like, how old are you, man? I'm 35 years old.
I'm 27.
Okay, so and you've traveled before, right?
Yes.
So would you agree with me that when you just think about the world population, it's average looking people married to other average looking people?
In general, yes.
In general, right? Look at this brother right here. I'm secure. I'm a straight male, so I'm secure with my sexuality, everything. I'm sure you are too.
Right.
Obviously, maybe you could tell he's slightly overweight, but as far as looks goes, there's nothing wrong with this dude.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he's got some things to work on, but I mean, he's what I like to call him Malcolms. Okay. I call him Malcolms. So a Malcolm it's an acronym, and it means mildly attractive, lucrative, communicative, operational, likable man. Now, I would say he's leaning toward more of the medium ugly, lucrative, communicative, operational, likable man, just based off of what I know that women find attractive. So he's closer to like that medium ugly Malcolm instead of a mildly attractive Malcolm, in my opinion.
You know what? So I see the logic there. I see the breakdown. I can roll with that. You know what makes him though the ugly version of what you just said? The fact that he made this video. Because there's going to be a whole bunch of women, since we live in a social media era, there's going to be women he has no idea about that's got a crush on him, who are going to see this video and they're going to block him before he even know who they are. Because one thing women don't like is dudes that hop on social media and start whining like a bunch of women.
Well, it just depends. Like, I think that if he would have, because he made this video 6 years ago, if he would have kept making videos and got his clout up, and he was making the same type of videos, but he had 100 to 120,000 subscribers, they'd be like, oh shit, let me listen to this guy and see what he's actually talking about, because I mean, he's got the clout, so he's already got their ear. So I don't think it's necessarily that he made this video. I think it's more based off, like, they would be more unattracted based off of like his followers, because he only has like 2.9 subs and shit like that. Like, off rip, they'll if he was a hotter guy, they would take his commentary with more validity. It's called I forget exactly what it's called. It's like the attractive person bias or some shit, where like you're biased toward attractive people, and you generally think more attractive people are more good-looking people are better people in general, because of your bias toward their attraction. And with women, it is about looks for sure, but then it's also about status and finances as well. So like, if he had the same looks, he's a Malcolm, he's a medium, ugly, lucrative, communicative, operational, likable man, and then he was to have more status, like say he had 120,000 subs on YouTube, then he would become more attractive to women because of his status.
So I disagree completely. I've seen guys like this in real life have bad women every day, right? This dude is an average looking guy. And the reason why I disagree with you and disagree with this video is because what attracts women, women don't think a lot of guys are attractive. When you ask women, they all got a way different. Men have more of a universal idea of what beauty is, right? For women, this guy right here, just based on looks, that's normal. That's average, maybe even slightly above average. What makes a woman more attracted to a man is the confidence on top of your looks. And so like right now, he's ugly to women because he's displaying such a massive amount or a lack of confidence.
So what would you say that they're more attracted to, looks or confidence? Like, which one comes first?
Confidence. Because with men as natural leaders, everything is about how you command presence in the room. It's not about anything you say. It is literally about the posture you have. That in of itself will have people gravitating towards you, if you will, like an orbit. You know what I mean? It's, for women especially, they like men who are like natural leaders, or at least you display it. And part of that is displaying confidence, not looking down at the ground when you walk, standing up straight, having good posture. You don't have to be Superman, but maybe take care of yourself in the weight room. But at the end of the day, it's all about how you project yourself.
Yeah. So I mean, from my perspective, I think it's looks first and then confidence, because you'll see a lot of like attractive guys who they're not doing shit with their life, and like they're not confident. Like, most men are not confident when they're living up under a woman. And a lot of guys are in that situation in this day and age. And you'll see that these guys may be physically attractive, but they're not that confident. But the woman's able to put up with the guy because he meets like certain physical he meets certain physical standards from her. And then she's willing to say, okay, I got my ideal man physically. Now let me see if I can build him. That's where you get that rhetoric from women saying, oh, well, we can build together. We can build together. No, a man builds himself up. He doesn't build with a woman. A man, if he's going to start a business, most of the time, unless it's like some joint family shit, most of the time the man creates the business, and then, all the other things fall in afterwards. So like, it's not really women building men up at all. But what it is the women will go for an attractive bum nigga, or a hobosexual, as I like to call it, and she'll think that she can build that man up. But a woman can't implement or influence ambition into a man.
Right. So I disagree with that. Women definitely go for the confidence and the building first before they go with looks, especially with overweight guys, because especially with women and eating habits, women believe that fixing a guy's weight is the easiest thing because that's just about eating right.
Well, women can't motivate, like, what guys go to the gym to get.
I've been married 15 years, bro. Women can absolutely help motivate. And
no,
while,
I'm saying women can't motivate. Women usually are not going to motivate a fat guy to go to the gym. Usually they fall into his
why
mold.
would a fat guy go to the gym to begin with? That's why we talk about it, right? Like
So,
a fat guy would
so
go to
guys
the gym
motivate.
to make himself more attractive to women, right?
Yes, yeah, no, but you're not seeing where I'm coming from, because the guy is motivating himself to be more attractive to women. If he was able to get a woman in his fat state, the likelihood of him wanting to improve is lower because he already got what he wanted in that state.
So then it's not a problem, correct?
So what you're talking about. So what you're talking about is you're talking from like a beta bucks perspective. Usually when a woman's going to get with a guy who's out of shape and he's not that attractive, it's usually for a provisioning reason, not because she's attracted to him. It's usually because, I've been ran through, I fucked a lot of guys, and now I want a guy who is not going to cheat on me or be a fuck boy. So I'm going to get with this fat loser who has money, but he's a simp and he's willing to pay my bills. And then I'm gonna still like fuck the Chads and Tyrones, sparingly out throughout the relationship. That's usually what's happening when they get with guys who are out of shape.
That is not what I've see this, and this is why I like having these conversations, because we clearly have not seen the world the same way, because I don't see that much at all.
Well, I mean, I work for a moving company, and I was like moving houses that were like 4,000 square feet and all that kind of stuff back in the day. And I would see it all the time. Like I would go to these country clubs and you'd have this super hot wife or whatever. Usually it was a white woman, super hot white woman. And she's with just some like fucking schlub who's just like he's a fucking walking ATM. He's got a business or something like that.
Example
no, it's not fringe.
Generalize. That's like me asking a porn star advice for relationships.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Because most women marry for provision. They're gonna marry a stable guy.
Right.
Would you agree that they usually want to marry a guy who makes more money than them?
Finances, especially now that women are making now 40% of like breadwinners around here, and they're going to school, they're getting their education and everything. Like,
yeah, but most of them don't want to work like long term.
No,
so that's why
most of them understand that this is America and you can do both. You don't have, it's not either or.
No, but like if they had the opportunity to just be provided for and take care of the kids at home, they would do that over working and having to pay bills.
But wouldn't you agree? A lot of people prefer things though. Like, dude, I prefer $1 million with Catherine Zeta-Jones in her peak. That doesn't mean anything. Like, again,
I mean, but you could get something close to that if you got the bread. I mean, it's not hard to create
7.5 billion people, and you already agree with me that it's average people married, dating to other average people.
Yeah.
So again, there's most women, right? You could say anybody has a
preference, I'm telling you, bro.
The average woman is dating guys like this. The difference is there's a whole bunch of guys who look just like him who didn't make this video. There's a bunch of guys who look just like him who aren't whining about women. And there's a bunch of guys just like him who look just like him who probably married in a long-term relationship, happy as hell.
But this is what I'm saying. You're not getting the fact that like the average guys who are, settling for average women, the average women had already been ran through by Chad and Tyrone, and that's why they're settling with those average guys. So the average guy is ultimately getting a bad deal.
So who's settling with the Chad and Tyrones?
So the Chad and Tyrones typically don't settle. They just are smashing majority of the women. So it's like, why would you cuff one when you can have, as many as you can, especially if they have their finances in order. Like that's usually what's happening, where like the guys who are more productive and
very few amount of men. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I know, that's the point. And if you look at dating apps, when it comes to OkCupid, Tinder, and all these studies, it shows that the women are only swiping on 5% of the guys, whereas the men are swiping on 45%.
Bro, you're gonna
no. But you don't understand that dating apps is the number one way people meet nowadays. The number one way that people meet in intimate romantic relationships is dating app. So if the women are only meeting 5% of the guys on dating apps, then a lot of these average guys are going sexless. And that's why you get that statistic: 1 in 3 men are either virgins or haven't had sex within the past year.
So this is the point where I start asking people when I get on these panels. And by the way, thank you for inviting me, sir.
Oh yeah, no
Like,
problem.
it's really cool. What would be what's your solution? If all of these problems are, let's say I grant you that all of these problems are real for the average person, what would be your solution?
I would say, I mean, specifically, let's just keep it toward this guy. So, like with this guy, I would say for one, he needs to do some better grooming of his beard and his mustache. He probably should grow out the beard because like the bottom of his chin is not sharp, it's not chiseled, and it's really round. And it may be his bone structure, it may be fat that's kind of hanging down from his neck, but that is unattractive to women. So he probably should cover that up with a beard. And then I would also say that he needs to, probably keep a consistent hairline, switch out the shirt, get in the gym. His neck looks, his neck tells me that he's holding excess fat. So I would say he's probably like 20% body fat. He probably needs to get down to like, I would say 12 to 15% body fat to be at his best. And obviously, yes, after he makes those improvements, he will gradually earn confidence. And then also it's a numbers game. He's just going to have to start approaching more and not really take rejection personally.
Right. So real quick side note,
or get his passport and
let's
go
say
overseas.
Let's say he can't grow the beard. You know how some guys, man, maybe it's a patch job, whatever. Would you then recommend that he just clean cut?
I would just say like he should probably like shave the sideburns and then keep the goatee if he can't grow the beard.
Right. All right. I agree with you, but that gets back to the point where that's my thing. Like as a man, there's too many things. If there's so many things that I have control over that I could change, you shouldn't be making too many videos complaining about what women are or aren't doing. You get what I mean? Because look at the rundown you just gave this guy though. You get what I mean? That's so many things that he has to change. And think about that. If he just did half of what you said, he might not even feel the need to make this video.
Maybe, but that's where I think see, with that, I would just say he's making this video because he hasn't made those improvements. So he's seeing the results and he's seeing, hey, most of these women they're not denying me because I approached them wrong or I did something creepy. They're denying me because they think that I'm ugly. So he hasn't made those improvements. Therefore, he looks ugly to women. And women's standards have risen, especially when it comes to physical, especially in my generation. Like for Gen Z, the women are looking for a certain type in different age ranges. I would say
y'all boosted the gym culture for sure. Like,
yeah. Yeah. So like, I mean, I'm a guy, I'm in the gym and shit like that. So, I see it on a daily basis where the women gravitate to the most hot, the fittest guys. So I do want to go to another video that he did before I got to get up out of here.
Oh, my bad for holding you up, man.
Oh, no, you good. You good. Let's see. Another thing that he says, and this might actually resonate with you. He's saying mixed and light-skinned black men got it made. And I'll probably have to do a part 2 to this video. But this is another sentiment that I don't know if you saw my last live stream where I was talking about this brother named Anton who was like on the same type of wave. He was telling everybody how he was an incel and all types of shit.
I saw a few bits of that, yeah.
Okay, well, yeah. He actually was actually mimicking this sentiment as well, saying that mixed and light-skinned black men have it made. So let's watch this video and then I'll kind of get your take on what he's saying.
What's going on, guys? I wanted to just tell you guys that if I had one wish, and this is something that I've been thinking about, I finally realized that in the black community, when you're light-skinned or mixed, you have it easier. Sometimes I think to myself how my life would be if I was light skinned or mixed. I personally feel if I was light skinned or mixed, I'd have a better opinion of myself. If I was light skinned or mixed, I'd feel good about who I am as a man. I never got caught up into this whole light skin and dark skin thing, but my father told me that the life of a light skinned black person is easier from a dark skinned black person. And I totally.
So what do you think about that? What do you think about what he's saying right there? You're muted. You're muted. Unmute yourself.
I can't get over the fact that this man's room is messy
yeah.
as fuck, bro. Again, this is my problem, dog. Like, I be watching too many guys out here whining about women, and I go, dog, you look like your room smells like ass right now.
Yeah. He got the Cheez-Its in the back. Yeah, it's not given.
Like, and then on top of that, you whining about women. What's the likelihood that this dude maybe stays at his parents' house?
Oh yeah, for sure. This is definitely like his parents' crib.
And then this gets to the heart of the issue, sir. There's too many guys out here who do not have the resume that says they're qualified to be treated like leaders. This dude thinks he's God's gift to man. There's too many guys who think they obligated to a certain type of woman. No, you're not obligated to shit. You're not. A woman's not obligated to acknowledge your existence. She's not obligated to accept your advances. She's not obligated to smile at you. And look at this dude. You can't even fucking clean up the one space you got. How messy is the rest of your life?
Yeah. Yeah, right? No, I totally agree.
And then on top of that, you guarantee that this dude stays at his mom's house. It does not matter how many baby mamas a woman has. She will always have the trump card over this man. And you want to know why? Because she has a rent or a mortgage in her name and he stays at his fucking mom's house.
Right. So when it comes to the light skin, dark skin thing, you are a light skinned brother. I am a dark skinned brother. What and are you mixed or are you just black and just lighter skin or?
I'm black Puerto Rican.
Black and Puerto Rico. Okay. So do you speak Spanish? Habla español?
Nah, bro. I'm American as fuck, unfortunately.
All right, cool. So what do you think about light-skinned men having an easier time in dating than dark-skinned men?
I think in certain places, and again, it's nuances. I hate to be the lawyer that it depends, the typical it depends, but in general, in America, maybe. For the rest of the world, I don't know. Because for the rest of the world, if you see my skin tone, this is literally the average skin tone when you add everyone up. Like this is as basic as you can get.
Right.
As far as America goes, there is some truth to that, but we always know there's some truth to the whole light skin. For God's sakes, we got cultures where people literally try to lighten their skin tone, right? To try to feel more white. And so there's an aspect to that. However, that typically comes once you're an adult, because it's growing up light skin. Man, talk about, I was solo dolo because, couldn't hang out with white kids, couldn't hang out with black kids, couldn't hang out with Latino kids. I was just mixed. Everybody keeps you side-eye. And of course, you got dudes who just threatened by my presence just because whoever they crush is talking to me and I don't know anything about it. And it's just like, when you grow up light skinned, sometimes you're in isolation. You're almost like in purgatory because nobody really wants to mess with you like that. I know, but for a man, it's easy. For women, that's actually a big problem because unfortunately, you see some darker skinned women really hate on light skinned women like that. For me as a guy, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't give a fuck about what dudes think about me because I'm not trying to impress them. When I was single, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that, but like the question is, do you think light skins have an easier time in dating, adult dating, not like high school shit? Do you think light skins or dark skins have an easier time in dating?
In general, light skin.
Okay, yeah,
I agree with that.
Yeah.
But see, that's what I'm saying. It depends because you won't have a problem.
Yeah, not for sure. I think when it comes to like the light skin and dark skin thing, I mean, I always say that it's, you know, even if you look at the dating app data, it's white guys, light skinned guys, black guys, Mexican, and then it's Indian Asian or Asian Indian, one of those. But basically, that's kind of the hierarchy as far as what women overall find attractive. So, but I don't agree with his sentiment by saying, oh, well, you know, I would have a better life if I was light skinned. I just think that he is kind of internalizing that because maybe he saw some light skinned dudes, you know, maybe pull a girl that he thought was attractive or that he wanted. And now he's like, oh, well, the girl that I like, she likes light skinned niggas.
Well,
and that's not always the case. Just because she's dating a light skinned nigga
example.
doesn't mean that she likes him. Huh?
Let's use you and me as an example, right? We're two guys. And again, screw all the no homo shit. We know our sexuality.
Right.
Even though I'm light skinned, I'm average. Like I'm 5'10", 5'11" on a good day. I got average skin tone, whatever. I'm not in the best of shape. You know what I mean? You're a dark skinned guy, but you go to the gym, so you probably ripped, you're in shape, whatever, you take care of yourself. And now obviously I'm married, but we're just talking about in a vacuum.
Facts.
You know.
By the way, is your wife white or black? Is your wife white?
Yeah, she's
black?
White. She's German, but white.
Okay, gotcha. All right,
cool. You know that pound for pound, you would be higher on the dating pool than me, because even though I'm light skinned, I'm not in the best of shape, and you're dark skinned, but you ripped. You get what I mean? So it's still, at the end of the day, it depends. And then on top of that, what happens if you and I walk into the room? Maybe you and I both have command presence, but people just gravitate to you more. Then does my light skin still help?
Right. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, it's definitely more factors into it. You can definitely go like make these broad sweeping generalizations about like which one performs better in the dating field and all that kind of stuff. Cause like my cousin's light skin, I've been out with him, and like sometimes girls, like he's an attractive guy. Sometimes girls would dub him because they said he's too attractive and like they think he's gonna like break their heart or some shit. And like I'm sure you might get like some Drake comparisons here and there. And a lot of chicks will think because of your look that you just have like this massive ego and shit. Whereas like with me, you know, they might think that I'm more down to earth just because I'm dark skinned or something like that. So I don't know. There could be like some presumptions that might go into making an approach easier or more difficult depending on, you know, the color of your skin.
And it depends on location too, because I was stationed in Germany for 5 years. Let me tell you that you dark skinned guys, you clean up shop out there. In Western Europe, Eastern Europe, it's shutdown season. You know what I mean? Now, does that apply to maybe Asia? No, that seems to be like a white guy land. If we're gonna go off of, I hate being like the passport bros, but as someone who's traveled and actually knows what the fuck I'm talking about and seen this shit, if you're dark skinned and ripped and American, you clean it up in Western Europe, period. Like, period. You know what I mean? Over here, maybe not so much, you know what I mean? So it just really depends on the location. You know what I mean? Your dating pool.
Right. Yeah, no, I agree. And I appreciate you coming on the stream. And I hope that we can have you back again sometime. I'm going to have to close out this stream, but we're going to do a part 2 to Oreo Man. And we're going to break down all of the flaws that he has. We didn't get too deep into it today, but I might come back tomorrow and break this down because I think it's super fascinating, especially, you know, a guy who's saying he's having a hard time in dating. And he really doesn't have his shit together, obviously, by the looks of even the way that his room is made up. And me and Bro pointed that out. So do you have anything to promote where people can find you or something like that?
Oh, man. Hey, I just wanted to say thank you again for inviting me on your platform. I'm just some random panelist. If you look Tyrus_05, that's my IG, guys. I'm just a vet. I like talking to people. Just hit me up whenever, man.
Okay. Well, yeah. And also appreciate you for your service. Thank you for your service. You know, all the vets are welcome on this channel for sure.
Hey, man, thank you for being a content creator, man. I'm really big fan.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it, man.
Peace.
All right. So that was Tarus. He had a great perspective. And, you know, I agree with him on a lot of things. And I still do think looks is the main thing that's going to get you in the door with women. But at the end of the day, this brother does not have his shit together. And we're going to have to break it down even further in more detail on the next stream. Guys, I appreciate everybody who came here. I know y'all were putting up with Lil Spud in the back snoring and stuff like that. He's knocked out. But yeah, just like the video, share the video, make a comment immediately after the stream ends. We had a great stream. We were rating chicks, and then we got into a little bit of Oreo Man, the incel black man who basically is black-pilled. And you know, he was black-pilled a while ago before black pill was black pill. So anyways, you already know what it is, man. It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Send your relationship question to the email down below with a screenshot of your cash app. So I know you're paying your tithes, man. Y'all need to be on your motherfucking team with the BS. And you already know. Reclaim your throne.
Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your